Hello and welcome back to another Slay the Spire stream. I'm your host, Vegetablebread, and today we're going to be continuing our silent project, trying to get better at playing silent. Yesterday was kind of rough. Had like 4 Act 1 deaths, followed by a Act 3 death. No wins so far. I think mostly we're going to be doing boss relic swaps on silent. 2 transforms isn't bad, and a rare card isn't bad either. I don't think we're ever taking max HP. Looks like we want to go on this elite first, and then these 2 ideally. So we get 3 elites. That's a no fire route, which seems pretty sketchy. And if we ever take, as soon as we choose to take this elite, there's no more fires available in the whole act. Even if we take the coward's path and do no elites, we also get no elites, no fires, so that might be a little bit ambitious. On the left, there's a 3 bonus fire path that also has a bonus shop, but that only has 1 elite. Some way we can balance these, get 2 elites and 2 bonus fires or something. Nope. Seems like all fires or all elites are options here, unfortunately. Well, Silent has kind of a tough time in Act 1, so I think we're going to go with all fires. I'm not super excited about it. My worst character switched from Ironclad to Silent. Yeah, same with me. I used to be much worse on Ironclad, but Silent was tough. Silent definitely got a big buff recently, so I think Silent's probably still better than Ironclad, but historically, I had been stronger with Silent, and then I eventually got stronger with Ironclad. Now, I think Silent's probably back to being stronger, but I haven't done a whole month worth of practice, so who knows. Is this shop awkward? Probably prevents us from taking the transform too if we're forced into a shop. Alright, let's do boss relic swap. If we swap into like Pandora's box or something, maybe we do the right path, or Black Star. Ooh, Slaver Scholar. Why do you think swapping relic is good on Silent in particular? I think it's good on most classes, to be honest. It's definitely good on Watcher and Defect. Silent is sort of the 3rd best, and then Ironclad's the worst. The reason it's good for Silent is kind of different from the reason it's good for from other characters. On Watcher and Defect, just like the starting relics aren't very good. The Defect starting relic, by the end of the game, is just deal 8 damage to a random target, which is terrible. And the Watcher starting relic is basically just a lantern, which is okay. 1 extra energy is fine. And compared to those, Silent starting relic is Bag of Prep, right? Which is a pretty strong common relic, but it's still a common relic, and the ratio of power between a common relic and a boss relic is pretty wide. Getting an extra energy is a lot more important than drawing 2 extra cards on turn 1. It's definitely so Silent starting relic definitely helps you like set up more consistently. But I think I was kind of getting to the point there. So the other 2 classes you swap because the starting relic is bad. On Silent you swap because Silent starting deck is bad. So Silent starting deck, it has 5 strikes and 5 defense, which is more than the other classes, for no reason that I can determine. And Survivor and Neutralize are not really picking up the tab there. Survivor's like kind of okay, and Neutralize is like a very low damage attack. So Silent needs a lot of help in Act 1, and if you take that big jump in power immediately from your sort of common relic level starting relic to a boss relic, that puts you way ahead, especially if it's something like Pandora's Box or Black Star. Slaver Scholar too. I think with Slaver Scholar we probably are going to go on this right path. It's extra energy with no downside. We're definitely in trouble if we like take a bunch of damage in these hallway fights or this first elite fight, because there's no fires here, but isn't that another reason for starting relic because you get your good cards faster? Yeah, that's what I meant by consistency and setup. Yeah, you get to do the thing that the deck does more likely on turn 1. But like, I would rather play 4 cards on turn 1 than have a larger set of cards to play 3 from. Yeah, each of the classes kind of has, like, synergies with specific boss relics. Watcher is certainly good with Fusion Hammer. Ironclad's good with, whatchamacallit, Coffee Dripper. So we're going to Survivor and Defend, certainly. Do we double defend here to block 2 damage? Try to take 0. Good morning, Stixie. What does Penna mean? Or is it Senior Pain? Senior Bread. Oh, okay. That's me. Let's see. Can I attack 3 turns in a row? He can't bite 3 times in a row, and he also can't bite 3 times in a row. Oh, you don't even know. I assumed you were, like, Italian. I'm gonna give taking 0 damage a shot here. It's unlikely to actually work out, but... yeah. Okay. If we neutralize him, we put him to 12, which is a breakpoint, and then we'll strike the other one. Put them both at 12. Maybe we could have killed one? I think that's unlikely. So it seems like we could have taken less damage if we'd striked on that turn when we tried to block out completely. Seems like that was a mistake. But we shouldn't need to take any more damage, right? Slaver's Call is always a little bit weird, because you feel like a 4 energy deck, but you're not actually. Riddle with Holes and Dagger Spray are attack options on floor 1. Could take a Piercing Wail, but I don't think that's well advised. Riddle with Holes and Dagger Spray both have problems against Lagavulin, where the repeated damage gets scaled down multiple times by the Strength debuff. I imagine we'll take Dagger Spray, because it's got 8 damage per energy versus the 7.5 from Riddle with Holes. Riddle with Holes is also a little bit awkward to use. Riddle with Holes does have the advantage of being one big dense card. For example, if we're against Gremlin Knob, drawing a Riddle with Holes means we're more likely to be able to spend all of our energy on attacking. Good morning, Sherwins. So Riddle with Holes probably better against Gremlin Knob. Dagger Spray clearly better against Sentries. And both bad against Lagavulin? Is that sort of the size of it? I guess Riddle with Holes has a slight edge against Lagavulin. Because we're more likely to get a good wake up with Riddle with Holes than with Dagger Spray. Dagger Spray is clearly better at hallway fights. And Act 2. I think we're gonna go with Dagger Spray. The Riddle with Holes argument is kind of interesting. But it's not really, like, significantly better against Gremlin Knob, it's, like, slightly better. Ah, potions. Excellent. Okay, those are good potions. Our potion percent is 50% here, so we should consider using a potion. We are in a bit of trouble next turn, hoping to top deck Survivor. If we Strength Bot, do we get lethal next turn? This does 8, so we do 8 times 4, which is 32 plus 5, so we do get exact lethal next turn. We've still got 2 more fights before the first elite. I think this potion is justified. This is potentially an 11 health potion. Ah, good Morgan. Yeah, we did. That paid off for 11 health, so I would consider that a good potion use. Alright, no potion given back. Dagger Throw, Cloak and Dagger, or Poison Stab. All good options. I think I like Dagger Throw over Poison Stab more these days. Nothing in the deck so far says Poison, and I think I would generally... my default assumption would be that we're not building Poison. Dagger Throw, especially good in Gremlin Knob and Sentries, where increasing the density of cards in your hand or attacks in your hand are both useful. Depending on if it's Gremlin Nub or Sentries. Okay. Dagger Throw also useful if we find like a Reflex or Tactician later, or a Sneaky Strike. It's nice to have an extra card that says discard on it in the deck. Ready to go. Alright, Dagger Throw, Strike kills Acid Slime. Get a little bit of damage into Spike Slime as well. Could triple defend to try and take one. He can't Flame Tackle 3 times in a row, but he can do it twice, so he can just do it again next turn. But it's only a 30% chance, so we'll try to block it out. Alright, we rolled the 70% chance correctly, so now we should be able to get lethal before he attacks again. Get a 1 damage fight. Neat. Distilled Chaos, huh? Ooh, Early Terror. Wow, these are crazy cards. Second Dagger Spray is good, Terror is insane, and Alchemize is a floor 4 rare. It's about as early as you're going to see them. Terror, certainly good against Lagavulin, pretty poor against Sentries. Unless we land Neutralize before it, it's not going to do anything. And usually good against Gremlin Knob, can be a liability. I don't think this is ever Alchemize. We're trying to do 3 elites here, and Alchemize is sort of taking our eye off the ball. It is neat, definitely. Like metascaling is strong, and Alchemize is Silence only metascaling option. Aside from Hand of Greed. Silence certainly has the worst metascaling of any class, right? Watcher has Lesson Learned, which is insane. Ironclad has Feed, which is insane. Defect has Genetic Algorithm, which is not as insane as the other two, but still quite good. And Silent has Alchemize. Which, like Feed and Lesson Learned, is a rare, but unlike Feed and Lesson Learned, does not do anything absolutely busted. I'm going to take a Terror. It's pretty hard to turn down an early Terror. Alright, a Looter. I think we need to get some damage in so that he doesn't take our money and run away. Alright, Terror and Survivor are happening, and then Defend versus Dagger Spray. I think it's probably Dagger Spray. Take 3. Once again, need to get damage in. Is this card an attack? It is. So that's guaranteed lethal with the Distilled Chaos. Let's see, what's our potion percent at? We found 2 potions. Oh wait, no. We've only found 1 potion so far in... this is our 4th fight. So we are at 60% now. Right? Because 40, 50... 40. No, we're back to 50. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the 10 health. I guess it's 5 health. 5 health doesn't quite seem like enough. All right, I'm gonna take 5 damage and risk overdrawing a potion. Drat. It's just an energy pot though. Not anything super good. Second Dagger Throw, I think, is probably better than Riddle. 2 Dagger Throws and a Dagger Spray. Seems like Silent should have a Perfected Strike type card just for cards named Dagger. Would count Ritual Dagger too. Dagger dummy. Sure, it's gotta be better than Riddle with holes, right? So we are really looking for discard synergy now. We now have 3 discard synergy outlets. Survivor, double dagger throw. And a bit of card draw. To go with our energy relic. Yeah, energy pot is nowhere near as explosive as these two. Especially when we have 4 energy already in elite fights. Alright, we're at 40 health. Do we ever rest and try and fight 2 elites? Or do we just go for it? I mean, elites are easier than hallway fights, right? Because we have Slaver's Collar. So I think we're going to go for it. Alright, sentries. Do we start with Distilled Chaos? I think we wait till we have either Neutralize or Terror in hand to do Distilled Chaos. And I guess next turn is better because it can hit defense. Do colorless pots ever scale us? Do we get like strength or dex from them? They don't, right? We get like sadistic nature, but that's hard to use. I'm gonna take a quick break, I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there aren't any colorless cards that are like super good here. Best is probably Hand of Greed. We could try and triple greed in the fight. I guess there's like the innate card that does AoE damage. That card's okay in this fight. We'll just wait for next turn. Alright, so we're going to play the top 3. Unfortunately, we're probably using Terror to block for Neutralize here. Dramatic entrance, yeah. So Terror takes out an artifact charge. We could try and land the Wombo combo of Neutralize and then Terror on that target. No, we didn't get a Silent Win yesterday. I guess we could crack both potions and see if the colorless pot maybe does an AoE debuff. Are there any AoE debuffs on Silent? There are, but they're upgraded, right? So we don't have access to one debuff. We picked one. Yeah, Trip or Blind, but those are single target outside the context of Master Reality. Alright, so let's go do Chaos first. Oh wow, okay. Wasn't expecting that. So we can actually use Neutralize to block for Terror here. Because we just drew Terror. Or we could use Terror to block for Neutralize if we want to. But I think we're going to use Neutralize to block for Terror. Do we look for 10 block? Dark Shackles, Panic Button, Finesse, kinda. Nah. I guess it blocks if it does damage either. Okay. The Bomb. So Dark Shackles is one of the cards I mentioned, and it does block. The Bomb kind of just wins the fight on the spot, though. So I'll take the Bomb. We'll go ahead and kill him just because we can. Hey, YTI. TikTok sentries. The bomb is coming. It's too bad our first shuffle wasn't as good as our second shuffle. Oh well. Got a kunai. Alright. Get a third dagger throw. So kunai definitely has a plan for Silent. We want to do some Shiv stuff. For sure. Do we ever take a third dagger throw? Is that, like, irresponsible? This is the first round, yes. So how does Smoke Bomb make us feel about the 3 elite path? I think maybe we, like, Smoke Bomb one of these hallway fights, and then just do one more elite into a shop. I think this path was too tough. I think we should have done the left path. I was too confident in the Slaver Scholar. Now we're in trouble. 30 health is not enough. Well, I guess there's no choice here, so... it's just Dagger Thrower now. I think no. I don't think 3 dagger throws is where we want to be. It's kind of a weird position to be in. It's kind of good. I'm gonna do it. Let's see what we can do with 3 dagger throws. Okay, Dagger Throw Strike kills a fat gremlin, or at least this fat gremlin, not that one. We could double Dagger Throw this one, theoretically, but we'd have to draw another Dagger Throw to get that York. Yeah, this seems like a pretty good Smoke Bomb target, huh? So this turn we're taking 2 damage, but probably more. Yeah. Okay, pretty happy to skip this fight. It's a tough one. Go ahead and tear the mushroom, defend, and split the Lows. Kill the Lows, and defend Survivor blocks out. Shouldn't need to take any more damage, yeah. Triple Dagger Throw will do it. Okay. Predator's nice, but it doesn't really fit with Kunai very well. And we already have a bunch of card draw, so like maybe we don't need it. Take a second Dagger Spray. We do have 4 energy, though, when we're fighting an elite. And if we pick an energy relic, then we have 5 energy. Eventually, it could become a 6 energy deck. Predator is pretty good in 6 energy decks. You can get a Kunai proc and still block. Yeah, it's not great this act, but I think it's good later. It's also just, like, super good against Lagavulin. And we have a Terror in the deck, so I think I'm going to grab it. Alright, now the decision. Do we commit to 2 more elites, or do we go left and go to a shop? The shop is not very good. We're fairly good at elites with the Slaver's Collar. How much health do we lose to, like, a Gremlin Knob? If we terror on 1, maybe just, like... Maybe, like, 3 if we, like, if we survive on 2 and kill him on 3. Or we could take 6 by neutralizing on 2. So we're at, like, 22. We lose, like, 3 health here. Go to 19. It's pretty scary. Yeah, we're in really bad shape here. This line was stupid aggressive. I just should have gone left. Having a kunai and like a bunch of upgrades would be super sick here, but it's not the position we're gonna be in. I feel like we're in big trouble either way. It's either like 3 hallway fights and an elite, or it's 2 elites, 2 hallway fights. I don't know if we can take it, but I don't think trading an elite for a hallway fight is correct either. So I guess we'll take the hard route. Oh, Blood Vial's nice. Okay. Alright. See if we can get that terror. Nope. No potions to use. Just gotta do some damage. If we draw terror here, do we play it? Doesn't matter. Need to do 30 damage next turn. Are we gonna be off by 1? Yeah, these will do 9. Oh wait, if we get Dagger Throw, yeah, so we're gonna have lethal, right? Terror, Dagger Throw, Double Strike. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna block, right? So if I block now, it's health negative if he attacks next turn. So we're drawing all 7 cards next turn. So Terror, Dagger Throw is 13 plus 18. 13 plus 18 is 31. So yeah, we block. So a 1 damage Gremlin Knob. Actually, plus 1 health, technically. Super good Gremlin Knob fight. Adrenaline seems great. Sucker Punch is pretty good, too. We just fought Gremlin Knob, so we're not afraid of taking skills anymore. Adrenaline seems like it helps save us health in hallway fights. Sucker Punch does too, technically. Sucker Punch is really nice with kunai, because A, weak is just really good at blocking. And if we can do 3 attacks, one of them being Sucker Punch, and then block, we're likely to be able to block out. But I think skipping Adrenaline is kind of insane here. I don't think Adrenaline gets brought up often enough in best cards in the game discussion. I think Adrenaline's one of the best cards in the game. Like, it's kind of just like, it's just strictly good. There's never a situation where Adrenaline's bad. It's like, maybe Chosen or Time Lord are the only, like, situations. Yeah, Adrenaline's just insane. I mean, I guess it's bad with Snecko Eye, but, like, come on. Like... it's definitely on, like, Seek level goodness. How does a Kunai work? Kunai gives us 1 dex every time we play 3 attacks. So we're going to be looking for dex scaling cards, like Dodge and Roll. And, like, 0-cost block cards. Alright, ooh, we can take a heal. Okay, alright, we're in great shape now. Do we even take the heal? Hey, Blinkies. I am standing. Yeah, I work at a standing desk. Max HP seems real greedy here, considering how in danger we felt last, like, 2 floors ago. If we take the heal, we go to 41, right? No, we go to 51. 51 seems good. You should relax. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. You should relax, Blinkies. Get off my stream! Relax! Worth another 8 HP by the time we reach Hex. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm worried about, right? If we heal up to 51, and then we, like, don't take any damage from the fights, suddenly Hexaghost is hitting us for, like, 36. It's not too bad, though. Yeah, even with Snecko Eye, like card draw is so good with Snecko Eye that like being able to draw 2 cards and upgrade it, it's still energy positive with on average with Snecko. It's an insane card. Are donuts and waffle the only healing foods that aren't fruit? Well, this donut is... Oh, good point. I never thought about this donut as one of the fruit relics, but it really is, right? This donut is just another strawberry. We're actually at 37. I'm not sure how you got 36. But yeah. 37 is not bad. Thanks, Blickies. Or Blinkies. Counted from 28. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it's 9 and 8 are similar looking numbers, so I can give you a pass on that one. Why is it that 9 is a larger number than 8? It seems like 9 is just like... It's just an 8 that like a bit has been taken out of. It seems like they should be reversed. It seems like 9 should be the largest number of the 0 through 9. Yeah, it's 26. Or 36. Wait, no. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, I don't know how I don't know what happened there. You were correct, your original math was right, I was wrong, and then you thought you were wrong, and then we both realized that you were right. I'm not actually that afraid of Lagavulin. We get there eventually. We have Kunai, so we can... I mean... Adrenaline? It's so good. I feel like we can kind of just force our way through these fights. I don't think we need the max HP. Do we have enough damage for Hexagos? That's the real question. Yes. Terror plus a bunch of physical damage. We're going to body him. I'm going to take the max HP. Oh boy. Where's that dagger spray? 2 strikes can kill that one. And then neutralize defend. We're gonna be weak by the time we get the body spray. Yeah, seriously, the heal looks real nice right now. It's rough to get both Gang of Slimes and Gang of Gremlins. I don't think I've had a seed that got both for quite a while. That is unfortunate. So the dagger spray is going to hit for 6 damage, except if we terror somebody, then it's 4 times 1.5 times 0.75, which is some number, which is 4. So it'll hit for 8. So if we neutralize one of them to 8, well, he can go to 10, but not 8. So if we put him at 12, then we do 4 with a weakened strike. That seems fine. So weakened you, double strike you, defend, take 4. Okay. Oof. Still no dagger spray, huh? I guess it's not that bad, actually. We're only taking 20, and we can block out for 23. We do skip terror, but... I guess 21? I could do my math wrong. Dagger throw twice kills him. Ah, there's the dagger spray. I wish I'd done an extra attack this turn. We could have had Pendable on 9. It's a mistake. Kind of small one, but... Oh! Anybody else seeing a tactician? It's like a tactician to me. Triple dagger throw tactician. Dig it. I like acrobatics, but tactician is absolutely busted here. Let's go. Alright. We could just strike here to set up Penib. Seems pretty reasonable. Try to land Terror into Predator. There's the Terror. This is his wake-up turn, so I think he should have a. I think Lagavulin should start with a debuff that says sleeping. Yeah, I don't think we can afford to wait here, so we're going to go ahead and just wake him up. Almost got 2 kunai procs that turn. Yeah, next turn is not looking great, unfortunately, but we do have the adrenaline, so maybe that can rescue us. Oh gosh. Can I have a real card, please? Oh boy. We can get another kunai proc and then defend. Unless we have lethal. No, not quite. Not far off, though. So close. Off by 3. It's okay, we'll just get Penib on him. I guess we can't. Oh wait, yeah we can. Okay. Warpaint seems nice. There's our first dodge and roll being offered. It's in bad company. It's hard to pick a dodge and roll over a piercing whale and a crippling cloud. Crippling cloud, very nice. No, Penib was we got Penib set up perfectly right with the strike. So kunai dodge and roll is sick, obviously. Hexaghost Piercing Whale is pretty effective. I don't really want to be blocking with like Piercing Whale or Intangibles because we have the kunai. So I just want to be blocking with block cards, if possible. And Crippling Cloud is nice too, but we want to be doing damage with attacks specifically so that we proc kunai. And we also want to be blocking with block cards and not weak because of kunai. So I think Crippling Cloud is not going to be a pick here, even though it's usually very good. But it doesn't say block on it, right? It is. We would be taking it just as a defensive card, right? We don't care about the poison. AoE weak is great, but we want block cards that say block on them so that they get extra value. I'm gonna take a dodge and roll and try to upgrade it. Darn. Oh my god! Are you serious? This fight twice? Dude. I cannot believe we got double Gang of Gremlins this run. 2 Gang of Gremlins, 1 Gang of Slimes. What in the world? Let's see. 15's coming in. We could take 3 to get 4 block next turn. It seems pretty reasonable. Do you view early kunai as a win condition relic? I don't like the term win condition. I feel like win condition trains you to think about the wrong things. Kunai is a defensive scaling relic, so it solves the problems that defensive scaling solves for us. Which is a lot of problems. Defensive scaling is really useful for Act 4 in particular. Yeah, so if we Survivor, we do block out this turn. But next turn we're weak and frail, so it's harder to generate block next turn. And we could dodge and roll for next turn block. So dodge and roll is technically net plus health if we assume that we need every bit of block next turn. That assumption is a little bit dubious. But I'm going to make it. Sweet. Yep, and that assumption was indeed correct. We needed every bit of block. Oops, we should have blocked for 1 extra there. Or it should save 1 health there. Do we play Dagger Spray with the Mad Gremlin staring us in the face? I think no. I think we just terror the Fat Gremlin and then defend. I think we should wait for our statuses to wear off, and until a turn we can get a Kunai proc before we go off. We also have Pendip coming up. We have pretty clear control over the fight. Well, not a great fight, but we got through it. Like a 3rd Dagger Spray. Sneaky Strike actually is usually free, right? With 3 dagger throws. Yeah, it's probably Sneaky Strike, huh? Okay. Well, we definitely have enough damage. Do we Smith Tactician? Or rest? We'll have 17 health. Excuse me. We'll have 17 health. We have 2 defend pluses. I'm gonna go for it. It's a little bit greedy. But Tactician minus is nowhere near as good as Tactician plus. Okay, 3 attacks on turn 1, sweet. And I think we will dodge and roll for next turn. Alright. Easy turn 2. Probably could have gone into this fight with a little bit more health. There's the terror. We want 3 attacks. I think I'm okay with just like Sneaky Strike, Predator, Survivor. What is that green art behind you called? Oh, that's a painting by my wife's mother. I don't know the name. It's still a landscape. I don't think it has a name. 45 damage Predator hit. One damage, save 1 health, or do 9. We're pretty far ahead of the curve. I think we're going to save the health. He's already at like half health. We don't need to defend this turn because dodge and roll is doing enough. Okay. Got 4 decks. It's a good sign. Seems like we're in good shape here. Not a great turn there. Is there already an AI playing Slay the Spire? I would assume so. Oops, wrong pen nib target there. Missed a little bit of damage. Oops, could have set up pen nib one better there. Okay. Thousand Guts Burst Nightmare. Could take a speculative Nightmare. If we get Nightmare on like a Shiv, we can use it to get a Kunai proc, which is kind of cheeky. I don't think we're taking Burst or Thousand Cuts. I guess Burst Adrenaline's pretty sweet. Burst Dodge and Roll. Burst Defend Plus. Do love me a Burst, that's for sure. If we were going to Nightmare something in the deck, it'd probably be the Tactician. And then we would, if we had like an Acrobatics, we could do some very silly stuff. Yeah, Burst is okay. Nightmare is pretty speculative. What are your thoughts on Thousand Cuts? I find the card very interesting. I'll give you thoughts in sort of two tranches. So, like, player thoughts. It's pretty weak. It's slow. It generally scales in a way that isn't important, right? If you're playing 100 cards, you're probably already doing whatever you want to be doing, and you don't need 1,000 cuts. As a designer, it seems like a really interesting archetype to push, right? It scales with, like, it encourages people to pick shivs and cards that deck scale, so they play a bunch of block cards and use the 1,000 cuts to get damage. It really plays into the fantasy of Watcher playing, or Silent playing 1,000,000 cards and shivving people to death, just death by 1,000 cuts, right? So I think it's a really cool design card, but it's such a terrible card in practice. I think it should cost 1 by default, and then yeah, continue to cost 1 with the upgrade. I think it should just get reduced cost by 1. I don't know. Nightmare is like, it's good, but it's potentially completely unnecessary, right? It's like, why are we picking this? I do love me some Nightmare. And with Kunai, we're well set up to Nightmare, right? We just infinite block with dodge and rolls and stuff. We don't even need a Wraith form. Nightmare is the, I'm getting Snecko Eye pick. Nightmare is obviously insane with Snecko Eye. I don't think we're probably taking Snecko Eye. Maybe we are. We probably are. I guess Tactician's really good with Snecko Eye. High energy decks also good with Snecko Eye. I don't know though. Seems speculative, and I don't think we need to speculate. I think we can just skip. Nightmare Adrenaline's pretty sweet. This deck is still struggling with what Silent always struggles with, which is that it's just full of strikes and defends. And I don't want to Nightmare, strike, and defend. When you Nightmare a Madness Nightmare, do you get 3 Madness Nightmares next turn? Yes. So all that Madness does is it does a sort of permanent combat scoped cost change to the card. Just like Snecko Eye and other effects set up. And Nightmare will copy any of those permanent effects. So part of the reason Nightmare is good with Snecko Eye is because it costs 3 and gets decosted. Another part of the reason is you just Nightmare a 0-cost card, and then you get 3 0-cost copies back. I'm gonna skip. This deck doesn't need Burst or Nightmare. Kite seems incredible. We get 2 energy relics with no downside. This is a deck that already has a Tactician plus. I don't think there's any world where we don't take Kite. Crown has a huge downside. Empty Cage is kind of nice. I was just complaining about the deck density. Empty Cage helps that out. Let's take a Kite. Kite is like the dream there. Alright, Collector. It's a decent chase this deck could already beat Collector. I think if we were against Collector now, we'd have a pretty good shot. So it's just a question of what do we want to accomplish in Act 2. We didn't take the Nightmare, so we're probably not looking for apparitions. Bites are surprisingly still good. We have Blood Vial and all 5 strikes, so like bites are actually extremely good. Also, Kunidex with bites are nice, because it takes a second for Kunidex to get their scaling block online. So if you have bites to recover the health you lose during that process, that'll net you some hit points. So yeah, so we're going to question marks looking for bites. No on apps, 100% yes on bites. Wow, there's an incredible number of question marks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is among the highest numbers you can get. I don't think I've ever seen 8, in fact. Maybe I have seen 8. 7's a lot. Yeah, and 2 elites with it. We'd be skipping this fire, but we could just take the fire instead of 1 question mark. Same with this fire, 1 question mark for fire. So it could be 5 question marks, 2 bonus fires, and 2 elites. Seems like just an all-around great line. Do we ever skip a question mark for a shop? Do 372 gold. How many floors in the whole level? Do you count the first one? Because the first one's guaranteed to be a fight. Almost doesn't count, but I'll count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14. Until the bonus fires are done. So 13 random floors. And the first, 4 of them are different? I don't think you can ever get an elite in the first 4. A kite is playing acrobatics for free, which even if you draw, strike, and defend, it's effectively the same as cage. That's an interesting idea. We don't have an acrobatics, so it's got a significant flaw. But if you look past that flaw, yeah. I mean, that also assumes that we draw an acrobatics every turn. Or wait, no, it doesn't. Just once a shuffle. That is an interesting way to think about it, though. Yeah, it is definitely time to get an acrobatics. So if we skip this shop, if we go to, let's see, if we go to 7 question marks, what's our chance of getting a shop? So shop is 3% per floor, is that right? Let's see. I never know how to find... I should just, like, bookmark the question mark room. Unknown location. That's how you found it. Okay. So shop is 3%. Sorry, I'm just, like, stumbling around the wiki blindly. So shop is 3%. So it's... is there a more elegant way to do this mathematics? It's like 0.97 times 0.94 times 0.91. 7 times. Is there like a factorial solution to this? I don't think so, because they're not... I mean, they kind of are multiplied together. Wait, what does this look like if they're multiplied together? Alright, I'm just going to brute force it. So it's... okay, so it's 0.97 times 0.94 times 0.91 times 0.88 times 0.85. So that's for the first 5, right? 97, 94, 91, 88, 85. Yeah, so there's 2 more. Times 0.82 times 0.79. Okay, so it's a 40% chance to miss completely. I miss him getting no shots. %3 times 7. Nope, that is not how it works. Okay, so we're most likely to get a shot, so we don't really need to go out of our way to get a shot. Just because we're hitting so many question marks, we're likely to just land on one. Dagger throw, take us away. We want to do 3 attacks and then defend. So it's going to be dagger spray, neutralize, defend. Double defend. It is Silent Month, yes. Alright, Avocado is one of the major concerns we talked about for Ironclad. But here we're taking 3 on turn 1, not too bad. Ah, no dagger throws. That's rude. We also can't get through the armor. So we're just blocking, I guess. Okay. Sorry, did I say hi to Flintlock? Hi, Flintlock. We want to just defend twice to save health. Is that lethal? It's not lethal. I guess we won't double defend then. I'll get lethal next turn. Yeah, first floor of Act 2 is no joke. Survivor Tactician for 1,000,000 energy this turn. Sweet. Neutralize for an extra pen nib proc. And there you go. Eviscerate can certainly be free. Free attacks are pretty nice. Hey, Nox. How's it going? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Endless Agony is green. It says plus on it. Kinda works with discard stuff, but mostly just works really well with Kunai. Super good Kunai card. It's kind of tough. Sucker Punch, also an option. Blocking with weak. It's pretty effective. So Endless Agony does 12 damage. Eviscerate does 21. It's true, we don't have any shivs. I think we were offered one, though. We were offered a... what's the card that blocks and generates 1 shiv, and then if you upgrade it, it does 2? We did get offered one there. Yeah, shivs are definitely good now with the buffs, and we have a Kunai, so playing lots of attacks is clearly good. Yeah, we were offered a Cloak and Dagger. I think it was up against the very first Dagger Throw, or maybe this Dagger Spray. YTI does not like the Agony mechanic. Well. Agony is a lot easier to play than Eviscerate. If you just draw it, you can just play it. We do have a lot of energy. Slaver's Collar, Hovering Kite, and a Tactician Plus that we're able to activate pretty consistently. Mean that on a good turn we have 6 energy. So taking a 0-cost card is not obviously good. I think it's just too good with Kunai, though, and it's green. I don't think we're trying to do any infinite loops. We definitely, like, with a Tactician and an Acrobatics, we could theoretically get there. but Endless Agony does help not increase the deck size as well. Okay. Ancient Writing. Ancient Writing getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 upgrades. Or a card to remove. 8 upgrades seems great. Oh, you're talking about the yeah, you're talking about an Ironclad card. That's called Anger. Is the bot working again? The bot is working. Yeah, this is a different card. Ancient Writing is... so if we really want to say we're definitely getting bites later, then we should remove a defend, right? Because if we're getting bites later, then the only upgrades we get to keep are these 3 defend upgrades. But if we don't get bites later, we're going to be pretty sad that we didn't upgrade all our strikes. But if not a strike, what do you remove? Yeah, remove a defend. That's what I said. No, Nox, you're wrong. Upgrade is not the only option here. We're going to 7 question marks. And we're looking for bites, because we have Blood Vial. And we still have all 5 strikes. So if we take the upgrades, we only get 3 upgrades. We get the upgrades on 3 defense. And that's just not very good. The upgrade is certainly very good. The upgrade is usually the option. If we didn't have Blood Vial, I would be taking the upgrade. But Blood Vial changes how we approach our pathing, and so forth. Let's actually go ahead and take a look, and let's try and figure out what our chance is to get bites here. I don't think I've ever done this before. So, all right, how do events work? So the common events, are they equally likely as the act-specific events, or are the act-specific events more likely? I'm going to assume that they all have the same probability. Okay, so how many events are we likely to see? So we have we calculated earlier our chance of seeing a shop, and it is approximately 0.6. So we're most likely going to see a shop. There is some conditional probability nonsense there because we didn't see a shop on the very first floor, but we'll assume that's still marginally correct. So we have a 60% chance to see a shop. Because shop has a 3% chance and we see it 60% of the time, I'm just gonna roughly approximate that we'll see that we have a 40% chance of seeing a treasure. That's not exactly right. It's significantly lower than that, so we'll say it's 20%. Or I guess I'll say 30%. Split the difference. So we have a 0.9 of our question marks are taken up by treasures and shops. And then a 10% chance of monster. So the 10% chance, it's 20% chance next question mark. And then 30% after that. So we're hitting 6 more. So I would say most likely we're getting 1.2 fights or something, or maybe 1.1 fights to make the math easy. So we're getting 5 events after this, or 4 events after this. We've already taken 1 of the events. So if we're doing 4 events after this, how likely are we to get bites? Well, if we count all the common events that we're eligible for, we can't do Note to Ourself because we're on Ascension 20. So Bonfire Spirits counts, Designer Inspired, Duplicator, Face Trader. Golden Shrine counts, Lab, Match and Keep, Ominous Forge, Purifier. Oh wait, we're not eligible for Purifier. Nope, we are eligible for Purifier. Okay, I thought Purifier was the Divine Fountain, which we're ineligible for because we don't have any curses. Okay, so we're not eligible for a Note for Ourself or Divine Fountain. Women in Blue, we are. Transmogrifier, Upgrade, Shrine, we meet again, and Wheel of Change we're all eligible for. We've already seen Ancient Writing, so we can't see that again. But, you know. We can see Augmenter, Council of Ghosts, Curse Tome, Forgotten Altar. What's the requirement for Knowing Skull? Hold on, it says Rare Event. What is it? What does Rare Event mean? How does the rarity figure in? Why won't it tell me? Alright, now I'm Googling Slay the Spire event rarity. Does anybody know the answer to this? What's the... Yeah, Juicy Bracelet would be kind of nice. It says a rare event. Because yeah, like Knowing Skull almost never happens, right? So we'll just exclude the rare events and assume that they will never happen. How about that? Okay, so now I have to look at all of the events for which we're eligible and remove all the ones that say rare on them. Cool. Okay. We're eligible for Masked Bandits and Naloth and Old Beggar and Pleading Vagrant. Colosseum is only eligible on... two of our question marks. Are rare events the same as shrines? I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe if I look for shrine. I don't know. I wish I knew more about how events worked. Colosseum we're only eligible for in two of our question marks, so we'll exclude that one as well. The Joust is a yes, Library is a yes, Mausoleum's a yes, the Nest is a yes, and Vampires is the one we're hoping for. That one we're also eligible for. Okay, so now I need to open up all these stupid things and take out the rare ones. Okay. Opening a bunch of stuff. Oops, I opened the Divine Fountain, but we're not eligible for that. Okay. And then... all these ones. Taking out for Knowing Skull already, because we've already figured that that one's rare. Okay. Bonfire Spirits does not say it's rare. I feel like it's rare. But this thing doesn't say it's rare. Alright. None of these are saying they're rare, except for the one that we already looked at. Alright, so literally none of these are rare except for the one. Cool. Alright, just a couple more to go through. Colosseum we're excluding. Okay. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28 total events that we're eligible for. And we're expecting to see 4 of them. Your understanding is that shrines have a 25% chance of appearing. An event is rolled. Maybe. So we have 28, and we want to find a specific one, and we get 4 rolls. So it seems like our chance is actually not high. Yeah, it is complicated. So we figured out how many like chests and shops and fights we expected to see. Shrines are events that can appear in multiple acts like Wheel of Change. So you're saying all the common ones have a 25% chance of appearing? So like the lab and purifier and stuff. Actually, some of these are ineligible because we already saw them. We already went to the lab. Yeah, the upgraded defense are nice. Upgraded attacks, obviously nice too. I guess that, like, yeah, the delta of how good... so assuming we do get bites, the difference in how good having three defend pluses and having 2 defends and 1 being gone is, like, not actually that high. 3 defend pluses is, like, pretty fine. So I guess I'll just take the upgrades. After all that thinking. I'm not confident we're getting bites, you know? You can't rely on it. So let's take the option that's good right now. Okay. That was a real brain buster. Terror doesn't get to land in this fight. Almost ever. I'd prefer to just punch him then. Okay. Way overboard on energy. We got 3 left over. Now we're trying to set up pen nib because we clearly have lethal. I guess there's not much we can do. Okay, calm down there, little cat friend. Backflip actually seems like a pretty big pickup. We have dex scaling and generally way too much energy. I kind of wish backflip said draw 2 cards and discard 1. That would be sick. But we really need more block cards. We've only picked 1 just to dodge and roll. And we need more card draw, so I'll pick a backflip. We're definitely fighting these guys. This does not count as an elite fight for Slaver Scholar, which is somewhat unfortunate. Do we think we can kill... Who are we killing on turn 1? We could potentially kill Bear. If we draw really well. Let's backflip before we decide. I kind of want to backflip after I get a dex proc, though. I guess this already blocks out. Okay. I think with the Terror, we're probably killing Bear on turn 1, so let's give that a shot. Wait, can we do that? I guess we only get 1 draw with the dagger throw, huh? So if we don't hit with the dagger throw, do we get enough damage? These do 13, so that's 26. This also does 13. So 39 damage if we don't hit with the, hit any attacks. Oh wait, no, neutralize. So we do kill him. Okay. Sweet. Hey, thanks for the subscription, Rusty Grum. Appreciate the support. Wow, 8 months. That's incredible. Puts you back in, let's see. 8 months ago was 5 months into last year. which is like September. Wait, September's the 8th month, is that right? So August. Been subscribed since August. Nice. I guess I would rather neutralize something. No, we're blocking out anyway, so I'll just use the neutralize for damage. Who's the next target? I guess we want to avoid being weakened, huh? So we'll target Romeo. Seems like a good start. This walks for 14 and we're killing Romeo this turn, so. Did I say good start? I mean, good fight. Doing the highest number of attacks for Pednib. Okay. Easy red mask. There's our acrobatics. Up against a dash and a footwork. I think we're pretty happy with our current dex scaling. I don't think we need any additional footworking. Dash is okay. It's an attack that blocks. It's sort of implicitly good with kunai. We're also going to a bunch of question marks, so we could end up with Necronomicon, which would let us double but dash, which is actually a pretty easy way to proc kunai. Double dash, play any attack. You're already blocked out with the dashes, and you get your dex. It's a good way to get 2 decks in a turn. We've already got a Predator and a Sneaky Strike, so we're not like desperate for Necronomicon targets. Also, like, Sneaky Strike with Necronomicon is insane. Yeah, it's like +2 energy. I mean, we don't need more energy. I'd rather just double Predator, probably, but I don't think we're ever skipping Acrobatics with this deck, right? We want Acrobatics so badly. We have Tactician Plus. We need more card draw. No, we're not going to calculate the probability of seeing a Necronomicon, not anymore. Also, we've already wasted 2 of our question marks, so we've only got 5 left. The chance of seeing anything specific is going down. Hey, Spitty. How's it going? Alright, Acrobatics, get on in here. Let's go. Snake Plant. A terrified Snake Plant. We'll go ahead and triple attack for the kunai proc. And, whatever. Just came back from work. I'm doing good. Got Acrobatics Tactician, get hyped. I was kind of hoping to land a Predator Sneaky Strike here, but I guess that Dagger Throw will do. Looks like we need 3 attacks and then both block cards. Strike Plus is more damage than Dagger Spray, is that right? Why does the Strike Plus say 13 on it? That's confusing. It's already doing the vulnerable math, but Dagger Spray isn't. Is that how this works? Because there's only one target? On the card, Dagger Spray says 4 times 2. So yeah, Dagger Spray is 8, and Strike is 9, so I guess Strike is better now. Against one target, at least. Hit that on just armor, that's nice. Do still take a little bit of damage. Looks like we're going to be able to block out this turn, so I don't think we need to backflip after attacks. I think we need 3 strikes. We have lethal with Predator. Are we okay with that? There's no way to get more attacks. There's also no way to block out. Okay. Adrenaline is like worse offering. Adrenaline's like better offering. Adrenaline doesn't cost you any health. Health is a big deal. Backstab would help us get a kunai proc on 1. Prepared would help us activate Sneaky Strike and Tactician. Yeah, but you don't get offering as a silent. I don't know. Backstab just seems kind of weak. I guess we set up pen nib, and pen nib backstab's pretty neat. But for like Act 4, I'd rather draw other cards. It seems like we're kind of cruising right now. So I don't think I'm going to mess that up with a backstab. Also, we traded in our starting relic, so like the innate actually blocks like a pretty meaningful hand slot. Alright, I think we're skipping here. Elite versus Fire. I think it's probably Elite. We've got another Fire here if we want it. Book of Stabbing. I chose not to do Prepared. I think Prepared is a reasonable choice if you want to do that. Let's see, how much damage is he going to be doing? Oh, he's already weak because of Red Mask, so 10. So if we can get 1 Dex proc, we take 1 with Defend. That seems okay. Oh, okay. Well, let's do something else then. Sweet. Yeah, I mean, definitely you can take more damage as Ironclad than Silent. Tactician versus Strike. They both do the same damage. Or Dagger Thrower versus Strike. Now we draw the Predator after the pen nib just went off. This Dagger Spray has ended up being the worst card in the deck. Yeah, more discard makes sense. I was thinking about that as well. Didn't choose to go with it, but it was close. 24, we can't quite block with these two, so we'll have to not get a Kunai proc this turn. Acrobatics. Ooh. We can block for 30. And get a Kunai proc. Let's block for 33. That's actually blocks out. Can we get rid of a Defend? So if we get a Kunai proc after this, double Endless Agony, Dagger Throw, and then like... This blocks for 7, these block for 11. So 22 plus 7 is 29, plus 6, 35. It's perfect. So we don't need the other Defend. Oh, okay. We got neutralized too. Right. I'm gonna need some damage, some lethal this turn. Looks like we got it. Yeah. Okay. Bad pen nib setup, but little that we can do about it. I don't think we care about controlling when the fight ends. So that's an obvious pick. Deflect seems okay. We need more card draw. Maybe it's Predator. Great Hourglass. Is it? It seems like we do a lot of damage. I'm not sure Hourglass is really helping a lot. I want to take the Hourglass, go back in time to Act 1 when we got ganged up on 3 times. Or was it 4 times? Somebody said it was 4 times in chat, but I don't think I believe them. I think I was counting the smoke bomb when I said 3. I mean, second Predator with Pen Nib and Terror in the deck makes a lot of sense. It's more card draw. We often have more energy than we know what to do with. Okay. I would like the Deflect, but Predator's good too. We don't really need 2 weak pots. Question mark or Fire. Fire would be upgrading acrobatics. I really want to get those bites. Do I, though? Strikes are pretty good. Strike pluses. I'm getting a guaranteed upgrade. It's pretty nice. Like, the fire is basically just Upgrade Shrine, right? We're never resting there, but Upgrade Shrine is like... Is Upgrade Shrine a high roll or a low roll for question marks? I think it's actually a low roll. I don't think we need Upgrade Shrine that badly. So I'm going to take a question mark. It turns your relic into draw and energy. What? Okay, it's Purifier, sure. Alright, do we remove the Dagger Spray? I've been feeling like Dagger Spray is worse than Strike for a couple of fights. It's still good for AoE fights, though, and elite. Then our next Elite fight is guaranteed to be an AoE fight, right? It's either Gremlin Leader or Slavers. Both of which is pretty relevant. I think we probably just remove a Strike. Yeah, Dagger Spray versus Collector is okay. I'm not like that focused on the Torch Heads. Yeah, let's just get rid of a Strike. In before immediately gets bites. Oof, this turn's terrible. Cunning Potion makes a lot of sense here. Cunning Potion gives us a Dex and makes her heal next turn. It also frees up spot in the bar. I don't think we need to save Cunning Potion for anything specifically. So I'm just gonna burn it. Let's start with backflip. Oh shoot. I can't start with backflip. I need to start with Survivor Sneaky Strike. Oh wait, shoot. I still could have done it because I have the hovering kite. Just to avoid accidentally save scumming, I'll do it in the same order. Alright, I'll Survivor one of the two Predators. I'm not playing both. And Sneak Strike for free. And Terror Defend. Terror last, lol. Let's draw some cards and do some dagger throwing. Alright, see you around the Aragon. Let's go ahead and generate some block for next turn. She's gonna heal herself anyway. We're looking for one of the big hits. Let's find it. Nope. We didn't actually technically have to Terror last. We had to because of the order that we chose. Do we try and set up Pended better in this fight, or we just take lethal? We're going to a hallway fight before the Elite, so our Pended doesn't super matter. Block pot rewarded for using the potion. There's another Cloak and Dagger. Blocks and kunais. Which mod do you use that shows the attack and pendant procs on the cards? I believe that's Minty Spire. Cloak and Dagger. I feel like if you're a kunai deck and you just fill the whole deck up with Cloak and Daggers, you do pretty good. I kind of wish I had more like acrobatics tactician-y stuff though. So maybe I take backflip? I don't know. That first backflip is doing a pretty good job. I don't think we really need a second one. Yeah, that's a good point. Late for unupgraded common. Thanks for the follow. Go Doggyo. Appreciate the support. Welcome to the vegetable patch. Go Doggyo. Yeah, I think I'm gonna skip. Okay. And question mark or fire? We determined earlier that fire was a low roll for question mark outcomes. Although then we got a fight, so we got an even lower roll. Potion belt or key? I happen to like potion belt. But we do need to take a key at some point. Potion belt's particularly good on silent because you have an extra class potion that you're pretty happy to hold. Ghost in a jar. Our potion slots aren't super blocked up right now. If we get a good potion, we just drop the weak pot. And then if we get another one, we just drop the block pot. So this could be Sapphire Key. It's not like we have White Beast Statue or Sacred Bark or anything. Possible we pick Sozu. Plus, like, in the Act 3 chests, we could be seeing, like, whatchamacallit, like, Incense Burner or something insane. Hey, Rainhorse. I'm going to take a blue key. Potion belt's not that impactful. Okay. Well, we said earlier the Necronomicon was good, right? Because Predator and Sneaky Strike. We've got 2 Predators now. Okay. 16 health goes to 42. Take a little bit of damage here. Go to 39. Could die to Slavers at 39. I think we feel pretty safe. And Corelden. Okay. Random powers. Sure. Okay. Well, this fight's always scary. Oh my gosh, zero cost everything. I guess I'll just play every attack. Snecko loves me when he's not in the relic bar. Oh crap. Restart the fight and get the pen nib on the good target. Just totally forgot. Terror was first, then Infinite Blades, then Strike, then Dodge. Probably doesn't matter, but it might. Okay, pen nib's on 6. Let's put it on Predator. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Let's go ahead and backflip, I guess. Is there anything we're super afraid of drawing? No. Wow. Do we have lethal? Yep. Well, that's absurd. We can even play this one. Ridiculous. Okay. Sure. Oh my god, acrobatics plus. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. We're cooking now. Get a free after image. Sure. This kills him, that kills him. Terror on the boss. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's required by law that we take Snecko Eye, just because of how good that Snecko was. I don't make the rules, but strike, and then Predator for the proc. Or we could Dagger Throw Strike for almost the same amount of damage. 26 versus 22, it's actually more damage. Or we could Dagger Throw Dodge and Roll, block next turn. I think I like cards next turn. Right, he's summoning. What a fool. get rid of these endless agonies, and look for Tactician. Man, we are just cruising here. Preposterous to imagine that we would lose. That's lethal, so let's just do a bunch of other attacks to get pen nibs set up. Okay. Absolutely mauled that gremlin later. This backstab says plus on it. It's up against Die. Die is a little bit extra AoE. Seems kind of meh. Does a lot of damage with Terror. We kind of have to take it, like, immediately before going into Act 3, though. Seems like Die just doesn't do enough going into Act 3. If it was a Glass Knife, sure. That's kind of a different card. 13 to all for 1. Certainly a good card. But this ain't Act 1 anymore. It's another good pen nib target. Hey, thanks for the raid, Bad Terrence. How was your stream today? If it's 3 dice, shouldn't it say dice? Indeed it should. Welcome on into all of the Bad Terrence Raiders. I'm not sure what Bad Terrence has been up to on his streams as of late. Haven't checked in a couple days. Let's see, what were you playing last time I saw? I remember you thinking really carefully about something. Was it Watcher? Were you playing Watcher last time? Died to the heart with Prismatic Ironclad, and then beat the heart with a Defect. Whoa, dude. Prismatic. That's so fun. Was it, did you like, how did you end up with the Prismatic Shard? Obviously it's at a shop, because it's a shop relic, but... Did you like take early money from Niao or something? We are kind of cruising here. Bunch of money, because we haven't had time to go to a shop. We went to a bunch of question marks trying to get bites in Act 2. We still got 2 left, so it could still happen because we have Blood Vial. Been manipulating this kunai a lot. Really strong sort of physical discard synergy stuff. Bought it in Act 3 because I thought I was dead to the heart without some divine intervention. I was surviving entirely off a single Reaper in demon form. Yep, had that problem. Oh, and then you did die to the heart. Okay. So it didn't work. Fair enough. Yeah, it's definitely a high variance relic, that's for sure. But you never know, right? Like, you can get like a buffer or something. Acrobatics and Prepared Plus is pretty sweet. Or wait. Acrobatics is sweet. Prepared Plus, I'm not so sure. I think we're skipping Die to Die. Seems a little bit insane. Yeah, Prismatic into Wraith form, sure. Blasphemy. I guess Blasphemy is not really helping against the heart, but Vault would. I'm having difficulty justifying skipping Die to Die. I don't want to take it. But my only AoE is Dagger Spray right now. But like... This was the last important AoE fight in the game, right? From here on out, it's just like shapes and darklings and stuff. I guess Collector, technically. Yeah, I'm gonna skip it. And try 2 more times to find bites? Or do we just not care anymore? It seems like we got so strong in Act 2. I guess we still want to shop, right? We have 600 gold. Yeah, Repto's an AoE fight, that's true. Die to Die against Repto, it makes a lot of sense. I feel like we're really good at assassinating daggers, though. with daggers. Hey, called it. There's a shard. Could try and copy Bad Terrence's line. I saw Bad Terrence do this once, so it must be good. I think Reflex is obviously getting picked. Reflex, Acrobatics, Tactician. Go, 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 go. We take a Speculative Accuracy. We don't have any shivs yet, but we kind of want some. No, that's crazy. Panache is amazing? I don't know about that. We like trigger Panache sometimes. I feel like Panache, if we wanted Panache, we would have taken Die Die Die, right? Die 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 is just a better version of Panache. It's like 2 guaranteed Panache procs, and you don't have to... I guess it costs 0 Panache. But you don't have to play a bunch of cards. Yeah. I mean, Kunai, I'm not complaining. I love Kunai, so... whatever. We did pick a Tactician. That was pretty spicy at the time. It's been pretty good since, but... We picked up 3 dagger throws, snack one. Yeah, we don't want Die to Die, just draw to draw. Good point. Is there anything busted from other classes? What would be really busted here? Like, just lucky? I don't know. Wheel kick? Pommel strike? I don't even, like, what? There's no discard stuff from other classes. I think Prickling Prismatic Shard just makes us get worse discard synergies. Ooh, Bad Terrence is in the playtest. Very nice. So exciting. Dude, I am a Twitch viewer as well as a Twitch broadcaster. And, man, 10K is a lot. I feel kind of bad. 10K was when I first started watching Slay the Spire streams, or when I first started streaming and I was like taking notes of other people's streams, Terrence had his sideways head channel points reward was 10K, and I was like, oh, I want to build up for that. That was the inspiration for the original price. But man, I don't think I've gotten 10K in a single channel's channel points. So I really appreciate everyone who's gotten 10K. Like, your dedication is incredible. Reboot is discard. That's technically true. Oh yeah, subs do give bonuses. That's true. I always like, especially since they release the prediction things. I'm always like, I'm all in on something stupid, and then I lose them. Can we do anything silly with Madness? Hits like Predator, Sneaky Strike. Sneaky Strike's a good one. To force money Luke to buy the shard. Oh man, that's amazing. That's a great channel points reward. Just forcing you to do one really bad thing. I think Reflex and Dodge and Roll are happening, and probably card remove. And then we're kind of sad. Do we take like Singing Bowl? I think we're kind of done with cards at that point. Singing Bowl is a nice way to put a cap on it and just be like, deck complete. I'll just take max HP from here, please. Doesn't seem like super wise. Matryoshka is unlikely to pay off. Probably just getting one more chest. Could get another one in Act 3, but... Paying 263 for a random relic. Yeah, we're pretty absurdly strong here. Yeah, okay, so let's go ahead and click the Reflex. That's always happening. And then are we removing a card? Removing a Strike Plus? I'm gonna feel so stupid if I remove another Strike Plus and then get bites. We'll have spent our Act 2 upgrading all of our strikes, removing 2 of them, and then transforming them into bites. Going right back up to 5. Maybe we do discard the Dagger Spray this time. It is less damage to a single target, and I was just talking about how I don't care about AoE fights. And like, Dagger Spray isn't even that good in Reprimancer. It's still good, but... Yeah. But we don't have any strength, right? And we're, like, really unlikely to get it. Silent doesn't strength scale very often. But there's only one question mark left, so I can't really optimize on bites anymore, can I, right? Like, that's just silly. Very unlikely. Probably taking a dodge and roll as well. Not super happy to pay for an unupgraded common, but I do like paying off my decks. Alright, we're going to remove a strike and buy a dodge and roll. This does have the effect of diluting the attacks in the deck, which can make it a little bit difficult to proc kunai. Probably clears up room to take another attack. Maybe if we knew this was a shop, we would have taken the die. Man, can somebody sell me on Panache? I feel like lots of people in chat suggest Panache, and I've picked Panache a bunch of times in the past and never been impressed at all. It's like, if you play 10 cards, Panache is like kind of like an Inflame that made all of those cards do 2 extra damage. But like, A, playing 5 cards is difficult. B, Inflame is not good. And like, like, what is the point of Panache? Why would you ever pick it? It does happen. It does do AoE damage, so that's nice. Okay, so now we're like Singing Bowl or skip. Saving money is pretty nice. I mean, we do play 5 cards pretty consistently. I will give you that. We do proc Panache. But just shouting shard and hoping it happens. Could happen. Maybe if you shout a little louder. Is it weird that I only pick Inflame when I have a spot weakness? That is kind of weird. Yeah, I think that's a weird. You've got a weird. I don't know, fetish. All right, I'm just gonna pick the Singing Bowl. How much health is Singing Bowl? We're on floor 30. There's giant bold italic shard. That's true. If we definitely if we had Mummified Hand, Panache is great, right? Because Panache can't be a Mummified Hand target, and it can proc Mummified Hand on other stuff. I dig that. But even then, it's like kind of expensive for a power, right? 'Cause it's a rare. So we're on floor 30. There's probably like, what, like 15 fights left in the game? So Singing Bowl's like 30 health. 30 health is a lot. I think I'm gonna buy the Singing Bowl. Alright, see you around, Bad Terrence. We just need Encurlden to continue rolling after image every single fight. I like that. Please keep doing that. Backflip, try and find Tactician. Or get 3 dagger throws. Could block or could kill Cultist. We just kill Cultist. Okay. Flintlock, you're a little bit too late. But, you know. I was at that store for a long time. I give you plenty of opportunity. Alright. I guess we can acrobatics. Dodge and roll for 6 block next turn. We are going to be vulnerable. If we dagger through spray to ever kill him. Why does this number turn green? It doesn't change. It's not green here on this pixel, and then on this pixel it's green, and it flashes in between. What is happening? I think it's picking up that he's vulnerable, But it's still the same numbers before. It seems like green should be reserved for numbers that go up. I wonder if it uses a different calculation to determine whether or not it should be green. You say I am weak, but I am not weak. Oh, are you weak? No, I'm not weak. I mean, physically, yes. But in the game, no. I'm gonna play dodge and roll. Seems safer. Holy smokes. The dodge and roll paid off. Well, that was kind of scary. Chosen is no joke. Chosen will get you. This deck's too strong, though. Got a pen nib set up. Alright, let me go get Coconut for Ultimate Jaja. Or Ultimate Yaya. Hard to say what language you're in. I'm only weak because I removed the workout channel point reward. You're not wrong. There you go, Coconut. Yeah. Coconut was asleep in a sunspot on the other side of the room. And she's like, what am I doing here? This is weird. Can you say hi to Twitch chat, Coconut? Okay, let's try and get you up over here. There we go. I'll turn your heat pad on too. Sorry, I didn't have that prepared for your arrival. All right, Ancient Pot. I guess we have now. Ooh. Man, I said I was skipping all the card awards from now on, but Dash, Heel Hook, Sneaky Strike is testing my resolve. It's probably not Heel Hook. I don't think we have any source of weak other than the one Neutralize. I am sort of on the lookout for a leg sweep. Would be nice. She looks like a cat I had when I was 7 years old. They named him Darth Vader. It's so cute. Darth Vader, are you peeing on the floor again? Stop that. Do we have enough energy for Dash? I think it's probably just another Sneaky Strike. I don't know. Maybe we don't even need Sneaky Strike. We have some pretty good damage. Yeah, I think we're just gonna skip here again. Plus, skip now has a slight bias on it. Skip is positive value rather than neutral. Probably taking a Smith here. Dodge and Roll's got a nice upgrade. Terror would get a little cheaper. Acrobatics draws an extra card. Reflex actually has a pretty good upgrade now, too. It used to go from 1 to 2. Now it goes from 2 to 3, which seems worse, but I think it is, like, just as good. I guess there's a lot... Like, so Reflex and Acrobatics both draw an extra card. But if you have Reflex in hand... I guess I don't know. Would there hypothetically be a reason to skip without the plus 2 HP from Bowl? Maybe. Yeah, I mean, if you're right below a Hexaghost breakpoint, you could skip to avoid Hexaghost hitting you a little harder. Technically, that plus 2 health could be minus 4 health, assuming you're not blocking on turn 2. Tough to imagine any other situation. I don't think there's any other fight in the game that scales based on your current health or your max health. If you have Mark of the Bloom, it's the same, but I don't know why it would still be offered. I guess if you have Mark of the Bloom, then yeah, Meat on the Bone and Red Skull, that's fair. But you'd have to be so close to the breakpoint, because it increases what half means, right? You'd have to be like directly on it, and it would have to not be rounded down. Yeah, I think those are the only things. So acrobatics or reflex, I think, are probably the picks. Both of them draw an extra card. Do we care more about card draw when we have reflex in hand or when we have acrobatics in hand? Probably acrobatics, because sometimes reflex doesn't do anything, and acrobatics never doesn't do anything. Okay. Thousand cuts. Alright, I guess get in there. So now we have an incentive to play cards, even though there's we don't get any meaningful block out of it. Yeah, Reflex Plus is definitely super good. Holy crap, this turn we're going to draw every card. I think I'm going to start with Dagger Throw Reflex. Do I even bother with the Torch Heads? Yeah, I think I do. Ignore my cat typing. I will not ignore that, and I will respond to your cat. Greetings, Rainhorse's cat. Welcome to the vegetable patch. Don't need a lot to be close to an infinite. Yeah, our deck is too large to practically get an infinite. But you're not wrong. Okay, I think one more strike on this this Torch Head. Oh my god. We got everything. I feel kind of bad for Collector this turn. This is not very fair. Triple strike, dodge and roll. Or we could do double strike, double dodge and roll. At least 2 strikes are happening. I guess we could acrobatics to look for terror. Terror neutralize would be good draws. Sneaky strike, also good. Alright, I'll go look. Oh my god, we got it all. What is happening? When you're on, you're on. I don't know what to say. Okay, so now double dodge and roll or strike dodge and roll. Well, now strike dodge and roll gets an extra dex. So block for 7, we'd take 1. Sure. We don't want to play Dagger Throw yet because we want an acrobatics, or we want a reflex or tactician target. So let's start with acrobatics. I believe our hand is full. 3, 6, 9, 10. So yeah, we can't discard reflex here. Or we could, but we wouldn't get the value. So we will discard it with Dagger Throw. We'll play 2 more attacks and then start blocking probably. Or we could just triple block. Yeah, I think we just triple block here. You want to attack? Oh, sorry. Collector is attacking for 21. Here, I'll move the camera temporarily. This fight. Nobody cares about the end turn button. Oh wait, I don't want to cover up her health either. Well, her health is soon to be in view. I guess I'll just put myself right on Collector. How about that? You're fighting me. Final boss. Self-boss. Alright, I think we're trying not to like take any more damage in the fight, I think. So let's just block. Okay. Thanks for the follow. Way Dex, you're awesome. Appreciate the support. Welcome to the Vegetable Batch. You try to collect me, I'll collect you. Apparently she's never summoning. I guess maybe I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. We'll just play 8 cards next turn, kill him. No discard synergy for the Tactician. That's sad. Strike is more damage to Collector, and Torchhead's dead anyway. Oh, I guess he's not. Alright, fine, I'll Dagger Spray then. Oh, he was dead. I just needed to block. We need to block for 39 or kill her. So let's do some stuff. I think we need this strike this turn. Sneaky Strike's free, so I'll play that. 33, she is at 59. So it'd be 33. I don't think we're getting there with the weak. And no Tactician available. So then, like, just backflip, defend, survivor. Blocks for 18. Do we have lethal? 33 plus, let's see, what are these going to be? These are going to be, so it's 9 basic, and then we are weak, but she's vulnerable. 9 times 1.5 times 0.75 is 10. So we'll do 10, so that's 20. I think that's the max damage. So 33 plus 20 should be 53, so we think we're short. Should be short by 6. Wait, it's overkill, what? Am I doing it wrong? What am I missing here? Flintlock says it's overkill, I don't see it. No, because we have pen nib. We can't see the thing. It says 20, so yeah, 10 was probably correct. So 33 plus 20. It's 53. She survives at 6, and we take 39 damage for no reason. So no, we're not going to do that. So we can just block with 4 energy and probably block most of the damage. Max. Trying to dodge responsibility. I see you. You know better than to trust chat. Okay. I was just excited. I understand. You got caught up in the moment. Oops, I was trying to set up pen nib better, but I forgot about the, whatever. Doesn't matter. There's a Wraith form. This is probably 2 max HP, right? No, it's probably Wraith form. When do you ever skip Wraith form as silent? We could pick Doppelganger. We were offered a potion belt. Potion belt alchemize is kind of sick. So Essence of Seal is probably replacing Ancient Pot, right? We don't have any particular use for Ancient Pot. Just blocking. Maybe we could use it to. Maybe we could try to save the Ancient Pot for Heart vulnerable. It's pretty useful. Seems like we're cruising, so we don't really. I don't expect to need too many potions in Act 3. But Essence of Steel is not amazing. Yeah, I think it's ready for him. Okay. And then we're skipping the Essence of Seal. Weak pot blocks for more anyway. Pyramid. That'll help you line up your Wraith form turns. We have a lot of draw, though. But we also have a lot of energy. One of my favorite parts of the game is figuring out when you can start saving potions for the boss gauntlet. Yeah, seriously. I really enjoy the moment in... So my first deck building game was... God, I always forget the name of it. This is a weird thing to do on stream. Oh, Dominion, okay. My first deck building game was Dominion, and in Dominion, you sort of start the game buying money, and then at the end of the game, you buy victory points, right? And the victory points are cards, and they go in your deck. But they obviously make your deck worse because they don't do anything. They're just victory points. So that moment when you figure out when it's time to switch from buying money to buying victory points is like the most interesting part of the game by far. It's like really fun. Never taking Velvet Choker. Yeah, it's a fun game. Where can I buy some of this money? What? So the problem with Pyramid is, like, we have an absurd amount of draw, right? We've got a Reflex, we've got 2 Acrobatics pluses, a Backflip, 2 Predators, Adrenaline, like, a lot of card draw, not to mention the 3 Dagger Throws. So, if we're gonna pick Pyramid, we need to be, like, actually pretty sure that we can, like, actually spend all these cards and keep drawing. Otherwise, we're, like, cutting ourselves off at the knees. But Pyramid is also insane. Pandora's Box is kind of a weird pick here, given that we Ancient Writing'd all of our basics upgraded. But kind of the like worst cards in Silent, if you're doing like Shivs or Poison or something, and then you get a Tactician back from Pandora's Box, you're like, ah, crap, I got Tactician. And we could still get if we get like 9 copies of Catalyst, we probably lose, right? If we Pandora's Box and get, I guess it's 8, we get 8 copies of Catalyst. I guess we just like start picking Poison and like maybe win anyway. But you know, we could get some non-synergistic cards. But I don't think there's, like, because the discard cards are actually really good, I don't think we can really get anything too bad. And even if we get, like, a grand finale, I think with the Acrobatics and Tactician, we might be able to set that up. I think it's kind of hard to imagine, like, really bad cards. I think Catalyst is the only card that's just, like, literally does nothing. Like, Bullet Time is good. More card draw is good. Attacks are fine. Block cards are good. Crippling Cloud's a little bit meh, but we're pretty weak on, or we don't really develop a sufficient amount of weak. So even Crippling Cloud is fine. What is the worst card we can get other than Catalyst? Bane's kind of sneaky. Blade Dance would be great. Deflect is fine. Flying Knee's pretty weak. Outmaneuver, we don't really need that. Piercing Whale, we'd rather have Defense. Quick Slash is kind of a weak card. Accuracy technically does nothing currently. Blur would be fantastic. Balancing Flask is kind of weak. Caltrops is strange. Concentrate would be fantastic. Dash would be fine. Distraction's never good. Escape Plan. But even Escape Plan, like, we have dex scaling, so like theoretically it could be kind of good. Finisher's bad. I guess there's quite a few bad options. Setup. Setup's always weak. Burst doesn't currently do much. Envenom. Envenom actually probably work pretty well. Phantasmal Killer. Phantasmal Killer got buffed though, so it's quite a bit better now. Yeah, definitely not a great Pandora's Box. When is Escape Plan ever bad? Isn't it just free draw with potential for block? It's not free because of Time Lord and the Heart are the remaining deck density punishment fights. We've already fought Chosen, so that one's over. But and Grandma Knob, obviously. Alchemize and 2 Nightmares. That's right. And then we like really regret that we missed that potion belt. I don't know. It seems like it'd be okay, but like Runic Pyramid's insane, right? I just like the deck is built around ameliorating the downside of discarding 5 cards every turn. Yeah. When is X card bad? Yeah, 11 o'clock against Time Eater is a good time for cards to be bad. Okay, so how much does our deck cost? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 15, 13, 14, 14, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 19, 20, 23. So our deck costs 23. We can discard expensive cards if we want. With dagger throws and stuff. Thanks for promoting my YouTube channel, DMoss. 23, huh? So it takes us like 4 turns to generate enough energy to play the whole deck. But then, or no, that's not true because we have 5 energy per turn. So yeah, 4 turns, I guess. So 29 divided by 4 is like slightly more than 5, right? So we would end up drawing 5 cards a turn. Which I guess is what you normally draw, right? But wait, no. We normally draw a lot more than that because we draw with like dagger throws and acrobatics and stuff. So we would be restricted to drawing 5 cards a turn. Because our hand would get full. So yeah, I think Pandora's Box actually, or I think Pyramid is actually bad here. Okay, so we're not going to pick Pyramid. We can't pick Choker. So it's Pandora's Box or Skip. Skip would be just a phenomenal Galaxy Brain play. I don't know if I'm capable of clicking the skip button when confronted with Pyramid and Pandora's Box. But maybe? How decks can you be done each turn? We're pretty good at getting a Kunai proc every turn. Did you upload the Ironclad analysis video you did a few days ago? No, I'm way behind on uploads, so I'm still uploading stuff from like December. Unfortunately, it'll get up there eventually. I can expedite that if people are looking for it. If you skip on Pandora's Box, I'm following. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. I think these cards aren't good, right? So I did call out other cards as being bad, potentially, but I think we should take Pandora's Box anyway. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, I'll try to... I'll get that one uploaded soon. Next couple days. Alright, we're gonna pick Pandora's Box. It's not the greatest Pandora's Box ever, but it's gotta be better than Skip, right? Amazing. Alright, we win. Concentrate Tactician's incredible. Eviscerate's incredible. Double Backstab is weird, but at least it exhausts. And Third Predator. None of these cards block at all. And Expertise is not great. But, very nice. Yeah, we could die on turn 1 of some random fight. We have to go this way. So let's grab a bunch of question marks. Bad turn 1, you say? Multiple backstabs, I see. Do we just Wraith Form this turn? I don't think... I don't think we're taking more than 7 damage in this fight. Or more than, I think the blocking for 7 is reasonable. I guess it's blocking for only 4, right? Or 3. Because we would normally block for 4, it's blocking for 7. Yeah, so it blocks for 3. These are all getting played. Okay. I guess we could have tried to take 0. Oh no, we didn't have enough energy to take 0. Oh yeah, time to move the camera. Good point. Adrenaline. Okay. And we are setting up Pen-Nib insofar as that's possible. All right. Extra prepared. This one says plus on it. Do we have enough energy? I think we actually want another backflip now because we lost our defense. So we're a little bit scrambling for block cards. Yeah, we've got a kunai deck with 3 block cards in it currently. Backflip and 2 dodge rolls. That's it. We do draw them pretty aggressively. Oh, I guess Survivor as well. All right, let's take the backflip. And Venom. Okay. If you say so. Speaking of not having very many block cards, yikes. I don't think we can assassinate this one, but I guess I'll give it a shot. Turns out we can. Doesn't seem like we need backflip this turn. Or I guess Survivor's worse. Where's Tough Bandages? Yeah, right? That'd be nice. We have 3 Predators in hand. I guess I'm gonna play 2 of them. Draw 9. Who needs Pyramid? Dagger Throw the Tactician. Dagger Throw for lethal. Acrobatic sets up the Eviscerate. There's 2 copies of Tactician in this deck. What is happening? I'm gonna play 4 more attacks ideally. Whatever. Okay. Talk about what got you into games and streaming. I'll talk about a specific moment. I was always... oh my god. What the hell is happening in this run? This run is so good. Okay, so I've always loved video games. I don't remember what got me into like video games originally, because I've played video games since... I don't I don't think I can remember my first video game. Like, I pretty much played video games my entire life. I was born in 1988, so I'm not, like, so old that I can remember before there were video games. So I don't remember getting into video games specifically. But what got me into making video games was I was playing... so I had a sleepover with my friend, and we were playing Diablo 2. We were playing Diablo 2 all night. It was the 90s, so I don't remember if it was I think it was at my house. So he took his CRT and his computer and like put them in the minivan, and his mom drove him over, and we played Diablo 2. Not even like multiplayer, just like near each other doing the single player. Played that all night, and he was like, "Hey, I want to show you something," and he showed me the Blizzard careers page where it said they were hiring people, and he said, "Man, it's too bad they're hiring now. Like, I wish I could just go work there now. They probably won't be hiring by the time I'm old enough." And I was like, "I bet they will be." And that moment when I was like, "I bet they will be," I was like, "I could do that." So, shout out to my adolescent friend Nick for pushing me down the road to being a game developer. And then I did actually work at Blizzard. So there you go. Next to follow, Okami78. Appreciate the support. Welcome to the Vegetable Patch. I'm doing good, Sleazy Pal. I know the dodge and roll actually is an option here too. What about streaming? So streaming is just a, for me, is just a vehicle for marketing. This is gonna sound like sort of cold and like business logic-y, but like as an indie developer, the existential terror that you're like most afraid of is that you like spend a bunch of time and money making a video game, and then you release it and nobody notices, right? You don't appear on any charts. You reach out to a bunch of journalists, they don't write stories about it. You like don't have you like try to cultivate like a Twitter following. You like post every day for like a week on Twitter about like your upcoming launch, and you get like 20 downloads, right? You're like, oh no, I've wasted so much time, and it's just like your business just fails, right? Trying to be an indie game developer is like a very difficult business plan, and I don't have any reasonable marketing skills, right? I'm not an artist. I'm not popular on the internet. So the idea is, I don't know how to do any of those things, but I do know how to talk about video games. So what if I just do a stream of me talking about video games, and people could come watch if they're interested. And if you think that the kinds of things that I think about video games are interesting, then hey, maybe you'd like to buy this game that I made. It's full of things that I think about video games. So that's the general idea. That's so yeah, cold calculating business decision, which I think is a little bit experimental, right? I'm not aware of there being a lot of other game developers who just like stream themselves playing games. There's a couple other game developers who like stream making games, but those people are either already famous for a game that they've made. So like, you know, the picture of the planes that survived getting shot and the places where they got shot, that kind of picture. Or B, their streams aren't very popular. So this sort of nexus of getting a stream that's popular and also is about game development means that you need to play an existing good game, which is Slay the Spire. Okay. Dodge and roll versus acrobatics. So we have 2 tacticians now. So we do actually need to think about, like, are we infinite? So the are we infinite question is, can we get down to roughly, like, 12 cards? Like 11 cards, maybe? Because we have 2 acrobatics and 2 tacticians, so we can kind of fudge it a little bit into, like, a reflex. So we might be able to infinite even with, like, 15 cards in the deck. So we need to count how many permanent cards we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7... 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So we're nowhere close. We're never going to go infinite. If I notice your game being published, I'll buy it. Thank you. That's all I'm asking for at this point. Eventually, I'll be trying to get people to click on my like trailer and wishlist the game on Steam. There'll be a whole thing, but I'll let you know when that's all happening. Oh, hey, Fuzzy Ducky is talking about his game development experience. It did even worse than that. I released a Sudoku game on the Google Play Store without any marketing or trying. Got 10 downloads of the free version, and 3 people bought it. It's no longer in the store since I couldn't be bothered to keep up with Google's ever-changing requirements. Yeah, that'll happen. That's actually a pretty incredible conversion. If you got a 30% conversion rate. I don't know how much you were charging for the upgrade, but oh, Sleazy Pal, I think you're on the list, right? No, I got your payload, or payload gifted it to you or something. I don't remember exactly what the situation is. There's a parentheses payload next to your name on the list. So okay, so we don't need to take acrobatics to train me infinite or anything. It would just increase the density of discard effects, which I think there's plenty of, right? Three dagger throws, 2 acrobatics, concentrate. I think we've got enough discard stuff. So I'm gonna grab the dodge and roll. Because we do not have enough to block. Energy spot doesn't seem necessary. I don't think that's helpful. Question mark into surprise triple jawworm. Dun dun da da. Alright, let's try and draw a card with dagger throw. Alright. I guess Infinite Blades doesn't get Dex. We only need 3 attacks to get Dex, though. So let's get a Dex and kill a Jawworm. Draw some cards. Drat. Alright, let's weaken the one who's attacking for more. And then I guess we could weaken the other one as well. I changed it for marketing reasons. Need an unceasing top. Seriously, that would actually be pretty useful. Weak pot saves how much health? 3 health right now. Oh wait, no it doesn't. He's already weak. Okay. Alright, now we draw all the stuff. Ooh, Aragon redeemed the playtest. Very nice. Oops. Oh my god, I can't select your name. People keep chatting. Excellent. That's exciting. I apologize to the people waiting on the ever-growing playtest list. Yeah, you can no longer crash the game by walking into a wall. That is true. You may notice some other changes as well. Pretty excited about the playtests today. Guess I'll do the Tactician. And then I'll burn a Predator and use an Acrobatics to draw a full hand again. This is one of those decks where, like, it seems like it's almost infinite, but then you kind of just don't... It doesn't really need to be infinite. It's, like, infinite enough, you know? Okay, pen nib set up for next fight. I'll take it. Another offered acrobatics. So how does it work? How do you determine when a person gets to test the game? So I try to do two per week, and there are currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 people in front of you. So it should be in approximately 11 weeks, which is a long time. I apologize. And then how it works is just we get on a call. Should take about an hour. All you need is a web browser and a Discord. And that's it. Okay. Yeah, I forgot why you disqualified yourself, Rainhorse. Were you uncomfortable doing the call part of it? I don't remember what it was. Acrobatics. I think I will take another acrobatics. I like the time when this deck breaks is on turn 1 because we've got those backstabs. So turn 1 is pretty scary. And so the more acrobatics we have, the less likely we are to get totally screwed on turn 1. So I'm gonna grab one. I think I bought this singing bowl claiming I was going to get 30 health out of it, and I've gotten like 2 health. I think Block Pot's better than the Weak Pot right now. Since we have Red Mask and turn 1 is the big scary. Yeah, sure. Here, I'll put you on the... I think you're already on the eventually list. I guess you're not. There's a couple people who like weren't able to playtest for one reason or another. Ooh, Spitty's on the playtest. Wow, lots of people getting in there. Oh wait, you're... so now you're playtesting today and 11 weeks from now. or potentially even longer. Alright, Rainhorse. I've got you on the someday list, so when it's available for broader playtesting, I'll reach out. Okay. Terror, this thing does 33, that kills Exploder. That seems good. And let's draw some cards. Free well-laid plans, too. Sweet. We need Survivor to block this Spiker. I guess I'll just discard the dodge and roll. How are we killing Spiker? I guess we just scale our decks, and then it doesn't really matter how we want to kill Spiker. Just do it with whatever. Or Wraith Form. That works. Wraith Form's kind of hard to play in the deck. We have to do some pretty significant Tactician stuff to make it playable. Let's see if we can do that this turn. Nope. Okay, I'll discard it then. It's not going to be useful if it's not going to be useful right now. Dodge and roll could be useful. Backflip's probably not going to be. Hey, Nausuke. How's it going? This concentrate is awkward. I guess we can concentrate Predator, that's pretty good. In fact, that ends the fight, right? Oh no, not quite. We can just wait for Mercury Hourglass, too. How does Hourglass deal 4.75 damage? There's more than one enemy. So it hits all of them. Not sure why I care about this stuff, but you know, something or other. Slay the Spire. Sure. I guess I should try and hit him with a small attack. And then kill him. Okay. Blade Dance? Free proc? This is our first Blade Dance of the run. I feel like Blade Dance is not actually helping with the thing that we need, which is block cards. Yeah, it's 1 dex and 12 damage, but like we're really struggling to find our block cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 block cards, 6 block cards. It is tough to turn down the Blade Dance, but it's also a damage comment, and it's Act 3, so I think I feel pretty justified in skipping it. We're just gonna take max HP. Could take Cloak and Dagger too, but it's also unupgraded. Ooh, extra chest. Pantograph! I'm glad I took the blue key earlier. I guess we could have just not taken the blue key now either, but... Smith a reflex? Acrobatics, maybe? Wraith form? 3 intangible. I don't see any reason to do Adrenaline. It seems like we got plenty of energy on the turn we play Adrenaline. If we were going to do a once per fight energy, I think we would do Terror. Actually, Tactician should probably get upgraded, huh? Concentrate is also a big upgrade. Wasn't that Draw 3 upgraded at some point? I don't remember it being nerfed, but it does seem strange that it only draws 2. I think the Tactician Plus is a bit of a win more upgrade, because if we're discarding Tactician, we're already in a pretty good spot, right? So what's the upgrade that helps us get to winning? Hard to go wrong with Wraith Form. Makes it a lot easier to play and then sort of live through. I think it's Acrobatics again. Yeah, Breath Plus is 3 intangible, correct. Alright. Big old max HP giant head. We should be able to play plenty of cards for this fight. We never want a Wraith Form on turn 1. Let's get rid of that. 3, 6, 8 cards in hand, so we can't play Acrobatics without playing something else. Let's start with Slice. We don't need this Wraith Form either. Turn 1 Terror seems good. Predator helps make sure we don't miss too hard next turn, but then we don't get to play Eviscerate. So we could play like Dagger Throw. Potentially play the new card from Dagger Throw, or play like Dodge and Roll. Let's try that. Yeah, I'll just play the Dodge and Roll. Oh wait, yeah, Dodge and Roll before the attacks for slow. We care more about slow than extra dex value for next turn. Not that fast of a start. Dagger Throw Reflex. Acrobatics Concentrate. Well, I'm getting excited. We got a lot of energy. Concentrate would hit Expertise, Dodge and Roll, and probably Dagger Spray here. Looks like we've run out of card draw. We actually don't need Concentrate to play the whole hand. The whole hand costs 4, 5 if we play Dagger Spray. But it does give us an extra card Blade, which is kind of good. So I'll go ahead and do it. And we want to play the smallest damage card, which is Endless Agony. And then we're proccing Pen Nib, so we'll play one of the Predators. And then we're back to playing the smallest card. And then Predator last. Okay, draw 9 next turn, seems good. Okay, Dagger Throw Tactician. Seems good. Let's go ahead and drop that Adrenaline. Clear out some room so we can backflip. Yeah, Ice Cream would actually be insane in this deck. 3, 6, 8 card hand, so we need to play 1 card for acrobatics. Let's just go ahead and play Dagger Throw. I would love to discard Reflex, but I don't have hand room. So I guess I'll Survivor the Reflex. Slice and Eviscerate are free. Let's see, what are we drawing? Could draw Tactician or Concentrate. Those are the big energy things. I kind of want to draw with 2 energy, though, because we could hit Sneaky Strike. So I'm going to not play the Predator before we shuffle. 3, 6, 7, so this is safe. No energy stuff. It's unfortunate. So do we just finish with Predator, or do we keep going? I think we keep going. I think we want that Acrobatics to hit Tactician. So I think we Dagger Throw Acrobatics. Oh man, oh we hit the Concentrate, that's good enough. We don't need 3 Predators, I'm pretty sure. I think 1 will do just fine. I'm gonna do the Sneaky Strike because then I can do both. Both do a lot of damage. Okay. What would you think about a pay X for Y amount of poison card? Wait, what's Y then? Is Y like a multiple of X or something? It just seems like a weird equation. You've got more undefined things than you have definitions. That's probably not the feedback you were looking for. Yeah, I think pay X for poison would make a lot of sense. 4x poison, now we're talking. That's a lot of poison. I'll get Predator out of hand before we Acrobatics. Oh wait, we need to... Why did I discard Wraith Form this turn? Now we like have to kill this turn. I just like wasn't paying attention. Looks like we probably do kill this turn anyway. 2 to the power of X. I don't know if that's quite allowed. I guess we are not killing. So my carelessness has cost me dearly here. Could have easily blocked this turn out much better. I just wasn't paying attention. Just assumed we had lethal. Hold on a second. How would Snecko's Skull interact with that? I don't know. I mean, it kind of depends on if it does all the poison in one big dose or not. Let's go ahead and just play a Wraith Form, just for safety. Okay. Well, we did a poor job in that fight. Discard your hand, gain a bunch of shivs. Discarding a Reflex is pretty insane. Shivs are also quite good with kunai. Sure. Only costs 1 nowadays. So I think we're resting here. And then it looks like we'll probably like recall there. Get forced into a shop. Tungsten rod. Okay, well that's quite a bit better than potion belt, so I'm pretty happy. Noxious fumes. I think we're gonna do 3 attacks before we backflip. Do we ever just Wraith form now? No. This is a scary fight to be vulnerable. We got another shot at that that Wraith form if we want it. So Wraith form blocks for 9, backflip blocks for 6. Backflip could also get something that procs Tactician. Ooh, it did. Okay, so it turned out backflip actually blocked out. Oh. I thought that that weak was going to do extra stuff. Could just dagger spray and then Wraith form. It only blocks for 3 at this point, though. I think I'll just take 3. Oh wait, it only blocks for 2 because Tungsten Rod. Alright, well 2 is clearly not enough. What's your opinion about picking up a Poison Stab in Act 1? Weaker than it used to be. It used to be like a really strong line. 3, 6, 7, this is fine. Oh crap, Endless Agony. Forgot about that. Let's draw a card. I was hoping for, oh, there it is. Okay. I was hoping for Terror. And I'll just grab 3 more attacks for a dex. Okay. Yeah, Poison Stab is still definitely good. Poison Stab is like one of the best, or was one of the best attack commons in the game before before the Shivs got buffed. But the Shiv buff shifts the balance of power in Silent pretty severely. I don't think I need 2 Predators. Let's get these out of hand. And then go get a bunch more cards. And then Concentrate gets rid of the bad ones. And we get an extra dex. And now we've got a bunch of backflips. Okay, so we've got 7 energy. These block for 18, these block for 16. 18 plus 16 is 34. So we need all these, all 5. I guess I'm going to discard the Predator. There's 3 in the deck, so maybe we draw another one. Sweet. Oh, there's Wraith form too. If you would rather. I think I'm pretty happy with the current line. So I think we're just going to Survivor double dodge. Because this blocks for a bunch next turn too. Get that 1 Shiv. Set up the pen nib for the intangible turn. We could just sit on our heels here because we don't really want to waste. Oh, that we could actually use Expertise that turn. Oh well. But I'd rather get Dex. Expertise draws all 3 of these cards, which is pretty decent. We do not get another Kunai proc, though. So maybe we just play Predator. Yeah, let's just do that. Okay. Back flip. Looking for lethal here. Storm Steel just lethal by itself. 4 times 7. I guess it'll be 6 times 7, which is technically lethal. So we can just stop now. It plays 7 attacks, which is inconvenient for Pen Nib, so I guess we'll try and do a little bit better. Okay, we'll just go with this. 6 is fine. Okay. Art of War is never proccing. 3rd Tactician? What is happening? What is this deck? This is getting kind of unwieldy. If it was another Reflex, I think I'd take it, but I think for 3rd Tactician, I think I want to say no. Footwork's unnecessary. Flechettes does go off with some big hands, but it's kind of awkward. So I think we're just going to skip here. Let's go ahead and take a recall. This is our second to last fire, so this is the traditional place. Ninja Scroll. These are some crazy relics. Does pellets do anything? I talked about pellets a bunch yesterday and couldn't find anything that actually does. We do have a Wraith form, so pellets lets us play Wraith form a little bit more aggressively and still keep the decks from Kunai. Sundial's not too crazy with a 30-card deck. It's pretty hard to shuffle this thing. We do draw a lot, but not that much. Oh, you do mean, are we crazy to pick Sundial? I see. No, it's not crazy. I thought you were saying Sundial is crazy good. I kind of like Flash of Steel. Yeah, I do like pellets. We also have that 0-cost power on turn 1, but like there's never going to be any upside to it. Ninja Scroll kind of gives 1 free dex. It depends on if we fight Time Eater. Also, it's not great against the Heart. I guess it is actually pretty good against the Heart because it's only 3 health thanks to Tungsten Road. 3 health free dex is pretty good deal. Card remove is not really that good right now, just because the deck is so large. Like, we're only removing 1/33 of the deck. Is it like expertise if we remove? Also, there is an Act 4 shop, like, right after this, so we can just save money if we don't think any of this stuff's super good. Maybe just pellets leave. Yeah, I think I like pellets leave. Maybe pellets remove. I mean, we've never used this expertise, and we're probably never going to. The game should really tell you the second boss. Yeah. I mean, it is the max difficulty, right? And it's not really that challenging. So I think if you're saying they should make it easier, I think maybe they shouldn't. Yeah, I think I'll do pellets guard remove. For the expertise. This guy. Well, pellets is good in this fight. Wildlife Plains is pretty interesting here. I think we'll just hold the dagger throw, right? Play those in slightly the wrong order. Not a huge deal. My god. When you draw 9 cards from the double thingamajig, it's like, whoa, that's a lot of cards. Let's start with Dagger Throw. And Sneaky Strike. And Slice, and then we've got room for Acrobatics? Yeah, we do. Unless we draw... what's that card called? Endless Agony. So I'll play another card to set up for Endless Agony. Ah! We got Endless Agony. Knew it. Eviscerate's now free. Let's keep going. 3, 6, 9, so discarding Reflex draws 2. Sure, sure. We can Wraith form and purge the Constricted debuff, as well as becoming intangible. Yeah, okay. As well as the Dex down. We're spooky now. We could discard cards to get Stormsteel. Seems fine. It's not a huge Stormsteel, obviously. Oh. I guess we'll just take a Terror. No, we're pretty close to lethal. So I guess we'll just Storm. Okay. We want to kill him by playing 7 attacks. 25 divided by 7 is like 4, which sounds a lot like Storm of Steel. Sweet. This is definitely a skip. I almost removed the Dagger Spray from the last one. We've seen Cloak and Dagger a bunch and talked about it, but I don't think it's right. Okay. I'll take another fight. I don't want to go to another shop with 93 gold. This is our second Darklings fight, both of which started with Envenom. That's weird. I guess I'll just start him off with a Eviscerate. We're quite a bit stronger than last time we saw Darklings. Sneaky Strike is free. And that gives us some room to play Backflip. And I'll use last energy for Dodge and Roll and Terror. I guess Dodge and Roll and Predator is better. Why not just Stormsteel? Yeah, we could do. I think all roads lead to Rome here. I don't think there's a way to lose this fight. Alright, he's dead. Sure. I'll take free stuff. How much free stuff do you have? All of it? It's all free? You want me to have everything? Okay. Sure. I kind of want to finish this fight with, so we want to play 7 attacks for 32 damage. So we want to do like 6 damage per attack. That's kind of hard to manage. So apparently I'm just giving up. I don't know. I don't really care about Pendib that much. But if we can play Stormsteel, I'll do it. Alright, not bad. 7. It's fine. This one does say plus on it. We've been holding up the entire game. The first cloak and dagger we saw, we were like, maybe if it says plus on it. This one does. What he's saying and what he's doing don't really match up. Am I having, like, cognitive dissonance here? I don't know, maybe. Well, this is block guard. We're most afraid of, like, Time Lord next, right? What are we upgrading at that fire? Because we have Pantograph, so we heal before the fight. We go to 63? Or 62. That's probably enough. Probably upgrading Wraith form, huh? Yeah, its time meter's bad, but we have Kunai, so it's not like a huge deal. Also, we can purge the vulnerable. Or block it. I think I will take a Cloak and Dagger plus. Let's go ahead and upgrade that Wraith form for the boss gauntlet. Tools of Trade is not what we were looking for. I guess it activates Hovering Kite, but not amazing. Let's see. So this is safe even if we draw the thing, which we did. Dagger Spray is still not good, even in the only remaining AoE fights. Let's clear out some hand room and acrobatics again. Okay, sweet. Guess we'll keep going. Okay, so can we get another Kunai proc and then double dodge? Probably not. But somewhat possible if we don't play Predator. We'd have to get another zero-cost attack. I don't know what that would be in the deck. Is there a slice emoji? I don't have it. Sorry, Jerry, I don't have BTTV plugged in. I don't know how to do that, or what it is. I should investigate that. I have a note from like 7 years ago to investigate BTTV. Have not followed up. How much do these dodge and rolls block for now? 5. Oh, it's not from BTTV. Well, wait, doesn't BTTV mean I can add other emotes to the channel? But see, Spitty, I think I have to have BTTV installed as well. Yeah, exactly. I don't know, we could just Predator dodge. We take a bunch of damage, but I don't see any way we're not taking a bunch of damage this turn. Only saves 5 health. What are we hoping for from that dagger throw? I guess we're hoping for, like, Tactician, right? Or, like, Adrenaline or something. Yeah, there's some pretty good hopes. Okay. Oh! Darn. Oh, I guess that's pretty okay. Okay, great. I don't know what Bias Kagomine means, so presumably not. Terror's never going to hit in this fight. Sneaky Strike's already free. Let's get this neutralized out of the way and then acro. 3, 6, 8 cards. This is safe. Got a Wraith form if we want. I don't see any reason why we would want that. This helps us make decks. We'll use the pen nib on the Predator. Discard a Shiv and get some block next turn. This will be the last run today? Yeah, certainly. Today's looking like a one-run day. Okay. Don't think we need 2 copies of Predator in hand. Jerry, that's probably a link. You want to throw that in the Discord? I think we've used the Endless Agony, right? Yeah, so we can draw full with Acro. Okay. What are we looking for here? We've got Concentrate and Acrobatics. Send to the Discord. What is it, the BTTV thing? Oh, it's Bias Kagamind. What is FFZ? Is that another plug-in-y thing? I guess we have 2 backflips, and I don't think we need both. Hard to say. Maybe I should have discarded the Storm of Steel. Sure. Let's take off all the plated armor. We're trying to kill Donu this turn, I think. Host Demorts for you. Yeah, makes sense. Alright, let's draw some cards. And Reflex is pickable here, right? Yeah. Alright, doesn't look like we're doing 2 Predators this turn. Alright, so we need to figure out how to block for 30. I don't think we're killing Donu this turn, unfortunately. These block for 18. That puts us up to 24, 34. That seems reasonable. So let's just concentrate away the other stuff. I guess we'll backflip first. Just to see what's up. Okay. And Sneaky Strike for free. How did you fix the Girl Scout? I don't think there's anything wrong with the Girl Scout. Oh, I did. Yeah, I remember what happened. Yes, I did fix that. Okay. So we did let him buff again. I'll go ahead and discard this Tactician Plus. Seems like a good pick for me. Pretty bad turn. Guess we're Wraith forming. And purging debuffs. Actually, we just block out. We definitely can Wraith form. Protects us next turn, removes a card from the deck. I guess I'm down to remove a card from the deck. Not have to worry about block this turn. Alright, let's draw some cards. Discard a Tactician. Classic. Oops. Order lull. Still not getting lethal. It's not enough damage, so I guess I'll generate 20 block. We have orange palettes, so we're not experiencing the downside of Wraith form. don't think I need 2 acrobatics. Eviscerate's always happening, and then it's like Predator versus backflip dodge and roll. Dreading block next turn is pretty sweet, but 2 cards next turn is pretty sweet too. I guess we have these coming up next turn. Those it seems like those are good with extra draw, so I'll Predator for this. That's true, the plated armor. I don't think we need to hold dazes intentionally. Let's see, 3, 6, 7, so this is safe. I think we need Survivor. He is hitting for 42. Although we're probably going to neutralize him. Let's go ahead and get that sneaky strike in there. Dagger throw for another discard, another plate. Eviscerate with pen nib on a bunch of plated armor. Seems good. Neutralize does not weaken him. I, for some reason, thought that it did. Does not. Let's play the Cloak and Dagger before the backflip for an extra dex. Acrobatics Tactician. And another backflip. Concentrate to continue. Does acrobatics hit anything? Yeah, Tactician. We have actually done all the block we need to do, so we don't need to like dodge and roll this turn, so I guess we just Predator now. Draw some extra cards next turn. Set it up again. Okay. Just casually discarded Tactician Plus at the beginning of the turn. Be a 7 energy deck. No big deal. Can double Predator, draw 9 cards next turn. Actually 10 cards with the Tools of the Trade. Seems good. I guess we kind of want to play some dodge and rolls. I am quite certain we are going to do just fine in this fight. Seems like we've got it under control. Okay. We can actually land Terror now, or neutralize. Start with Predator. Get that plated armor. I guess I'll land neutralize. I don't know. There's no justification. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Do we want these 2 cards? I'd rather have them next turn. Okay. Alright, can we kill him in 3 attacks? Yes, we can do that right now. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I think that was perfect. And we have Pantograph, so anything even close to perfect was fine. Do we play in Venom? Makes him stronger. Default some poison. I don't really see any reason to make him stronger. Does do damage though. Long range, yes! Let's start with the acrobatics. I don't think we're playing Wraith Form this turn. Alright, let's go ahead and do it. I do want to play Predator. I don't think we're storming this turn. Terror's nice. Looks like we're done drawing stuff. I guess we're just taking 18 here. Not scaled up yet. I should probably be fighting this cultist instead. Okay. We're 17. Thanks, Tungsten Road. Alright, no discard. It's kind of a concern. Predator, Cloak and Dagger gets a dex. Dodge and Roll pays it off. Alright, so now we have to block for 40. But we've got a lot of gas here, so it should be fine. I guess we'll start with the Dagger Throw Reflex. We could concentrate the Reflex to try and draw something better to put Pen Nib on. Or Adrenaline. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, we got the Predator. Great. That's the best target, so let's do it. At least one of the Endless Agonies is happening. And we need to generate some block here. This blocks for 21, 28. So we need both. Block for 37. Actually, we can concentrate too, right? So if we concentrate the Dagger Spray, Dagger Throw, and Endless Agony, we can like backflip and draw more cards and still eviscerate. I guess we want the eviscerate in the shuffle, so I'll put it in. Got the Endless Agonies back. I guess that gets us a dex, I'll take that. And weaken. Sweet, sweet. Okay. Alright, so we blocked out. And developed a bunch of poison, got some dex. Should be in good shape. I'll Dagger Throw them Tacticians. This Storm Steel has not really been very good. I thought it was going to be really good. Turns out it is largely unnecessary. We need some cards to generate some block. This is cards. Unless we're killing him? No, we're not killing him. We might end up concentrating away some shivs here. Yeah, I think I am going to do that. So I'll do just one shiv. Not too bad. Okay. He's doing the big attack. I would not like for him to do that. I would prefer that he be dead. We cannot get another proc before he dies. So unless we are trying to play Wraith Form or something, I don't think we have any other setup we need to do. Guess we can set up Pen Nib by double attacking him. And dodge and roll, obviously. So yeah, let's do that. Oh wait, we could draw into Predator. Drawing into Predator would be good. No, we need both dodge and rolls. There's Predator. Okay, great. There's 3 Predators. We don't need 3. Because one's gonna kill him. Alright, see you next turn, buddy. 36 next block. Next turn block. Okay. The block is mainly taken care of already. Could just eviscerate. I think I'm just gonna dagger throw. I don't need to Wraith Form this turn. Okay. Kind of went on a little carousel there. Sure. Predator this turn is pretty nice. I think we do want to be playing Predator pretty much every turn. So let's do that. Skipped quite a bit of eviscerate damage, but... yeah, if we'd only drawn 5 cards, we'd be missing acrobatics here. And we wouldn't even draw it with dagger throw, so it's a pretty big deal. Get that down when we can. Got Cage, Astrolabe, and Pandora as the first relics. Yikes. I mean, Bell's okay. Tiny House and Runic Cube are not great. I mean, Pandora's is good too, right? So it's hard to complain with those options, but... no energy, certainly. Geez, these block for a lot. Get a Predator in this turn, too. Seems good. Just go ahead and dodge and roll for 30. 2 energy, generate 60 block, you know. Just standard Slay the Spire stuff. Sorry, Storm of Steel. I think once I realized that Storm of Steel was not doing well, I've been doing better, because I've just been like, I don't need to play this, I can just get rid of it. It's not doing anything. Okay. Slice? Sure. Eventually we'll be to the point where we can block out with 1 dodge and roll. That'll be kind of neat. 3, 6, 8 cards in hand, so acrobatics needs a little bit of help still. Good dagger spray. We our first dagger spray in a while. Good backflip. Backflip kind of makes the problem worse. I think I'm just going to dagger spray. Sneaky Strike gets out of the hand. I guess we just dodge and roll and then acrobatics. There's the Tactician. Got a T-set. Okay. Oh, and there you go. So the T-set's energy. It's not great. I don't know if those are really amazing Bell cards. Especially, it sounds like you're going into Act 3, so Question Card doesn't have much time to pay off. Dagger Throw makes Eviscerate free. We don't need any more acrobatics this turn. And we've already blocked out, so I will just Predator. Okay. Is this lethal? 14 times 3. 14 times 3 is 42. So it doesn't seem lethal. Let's draw a card. Let's draw one more card. Is acrobatics going to hit tactician? There's two of them. Concentrate does not count as a hit. I think we just have to cloak and dagger dodge and roll. That's already blocking out, so that's fine. Okay. Alright, enough Awaken 1 bullying. Oh, I guess we can't do much this turn. Got 5 extra energy, though. Was it very lethal? Probably. Let's see if we can get some pen nib setups. Storm Seal is good for that. And perfect. Okay, great. On to Act 4. Alright, 75 up to 100 health at the shop. Probably smithing instead of 4 health. Do we take a Tactician plus? How much energy do we need? Maybe Reflex. But maybe Neutralize. We're actually really short on weak, huh? Yeah, we've only got the one source a week. Neutralize seems quite good. Okay. Darn. No burner. Also don't have enough for Dark Shackles, but we do have enough for Piercing Wail, which is basically the same card. Piercing Wail is pretty good in Act 4. Excuse me. We're not removing many artifact charges. So Piercing Wail is primarily useful against the heart and not as useful against the Act 4 elites. I am a little concerned about our heart damage. It seems like in the process of scaling up, we're going to do a lot of damage to ourselves. But being able to block the vulnerable should be enough. I think we've got this handled. Could consider taking accuracy, actually. Accuracy only works with Storm of Shivs. And what's that card called? Cloak and Dagger. Storm of Steel and Cloak and Dagger. But it still does work with those, and we have orange pellets. But we're already blocking the vulnerable with the artifact potion, so I think we don't care. The bomb's too expensive. Obviously, if we could afford the bomb, we'd be buying it. I think we just skip this shop. I think this shop is not good enough. Maybe Piercing Wail is good enough. Probably the Piercing Wail is just like the Spire elites are going to have artifact charges. But I guess Piercing Wail lets us land like Terror or Neutralize Plus. I think Piercing Wail is barely above the fold here, but it counts. Okay. And we get Noxious Fumes, of course. So there you go. We're going to get through those artifact charges easy. Start with Fumes and then Acrobatics. Looking for Predator. Found one. Let's see. Need a bunch of block this turn. Need 33 block. So I don't think I'm discarding any block cards. So we're probably playing Dodge and Roll and Backflip. That's only 2 energy. I think we just don't need another Dagger Throw. Okay, so let's play the Predator. We could, if we turn around, we take slightly less damage on this turn. We'll have to turn around again next turn. Do we want to be targeting Shield or Spear with our damage? I'm pretty fine with doing Shield. He's got less health. Alright, let's go get him. Oh wait, nope, not with that one. This one. And let's clear some room so we can acrobatics. Now we have 2 dodges. Get an extra dex with that and dagger spray and then double dodge. Or do we just like backflip? Yeah, I think just backflip. Could get like adrenaline. Neutralize, that works. It's something, kind of. Oh, it gets us a dex. So it's actually great. Okay. Not great on turn 1, but we're still within pantograph range, so not too bad either. Piercing Whale, super sick this turn. Not a great turn, though. Concentrate on all the boys. And then we have to, like, use Sneaky Strike to turn around. Actually, do we have to turn around? Piercing Whale is gonna reduce that by quite a bit. Yeah, we actually don't have to turn around. We can just stay facing this way if we want. He's walking for 30 this turn. I don't know if we're getting through 30 next turn, but we'll keep the same damage target since we can. Let's start with Adrenaline. Alright, draw some cards. Let's see. I don't think we need 2 dagger throws right now. Probably going to end up Wraith forming this turn. We want to kill Shield before he blocks. This is his block for 99 turn. Ideally, we kill him first. We do have -1 strength, so it's going to be a little tricky. Potential Pendant proc, Terror's available. So yeah, so we're either playing Wraith form or killing him. So we've got... He's got 65 health, 62. Yeah, we're probably just going to end up playing Wraith form this turn, but I just want to, for completeness sake, I want to figure out if we can kill him. 14 times 2 with vulnerable is the same as 14 with times 3, so that's going to be 42 damage. So 42 damage from that. This is going to be 7. So 49. Plus 12 is 61. He's at 65. So we definitely have lethal. Okay. Let's just take lethal then. Okay. Now we can smoke bomb. Oh wait. We don't have any smoke bombs. Survivor Reflex, draw some cards. Sneaky Strike's free. Dagger Throw on Tactician is free. Let's draw some more cards. I think we want to continue playing Predator every turn. Actually, I guess we don't need to play Cloak and Dagger. We've already blocked out. So we can just play Predator, Dagger Through at this rate. Let's see what the card is first. It's an acrobatics. I don't think there's anything we hit that's like super significant. Okay, your turn. It seems like the Wraith form turn. I don't think we're killing him. It's a little bit tricky to block the debuff, but we can. Wraith form, neutralize, dodge and roll. Okay. Good timing on that Wraith form. Acrobatics Tactician. I see it, I click it. Acrobatics draws the rest of the deck. Nothing really important in there. Let's do it anyway. Let's keep drawing with backflip. We want to get a Predator down for sure. I got the order wrong. Again. Now we're just trying to set up Pendant for the heart, right? So we're gonna do 55 damage in, or 50 damage in 9 attacks, so it's like 5 per attack. That sounds a lot like Storm of Steel here. Okay, so let's acrobatic Storm of Steel. And then ideally we're killing with 1 attack over the next 2 turns. He takes 6, then 7, which is 13, so we just need to do any attack. That'll work. Ooh, an oddly smooth stone. That's nice. Well-laid plans. Well-laid plans to hold Wraith form for the right moment. Holds Tactician or Acrobatics or something at the end of the turn. Seems like an absolutely great pickup. Colorless Pot versus Power Pot. Let's see. Colorless Pot can be Dark Shackles or Panic Button. Panic Button's quite good. Because of the pellets, and because it's the heart. But I think Power Pot is better for emergency Wraith forms, just in case. Okay, we get Fumes again. All Act 4, all Fumes. Kind of a gross start. This is like not what we were looking for here. But we do get a couple of decks and a dodge and roll, so I guess that's okay. We could go for our first Art of War proc of the run. Just play like Cloak and Dagger, dodge and roll, Noxious Fumes. That seems kind of disgustingly bad. I don't think we can do that. So I think we just start with Eviscerate. Very good start, really? No, this is a terrible start. We want that to be Wraith form. We want these cards to be like Acrobatics and stuff. This is garbage. Looking for a Predator on one. We want Terror. I mean, we have Artifact, yeah, so we're definitely going to do that. We did set that up. Alright, so I think we just Cloak and Dagger, and then Eviscerate, and then double Shiv, dodge and roll. Generate some block for next turn. Do we play the Fumes? Fumes could be useful for removing removing debuffs later. We're gonna block the only really important debuff right now, and by the time we shuffle back to Fumes, it won't matter. That's true. We also have a Power Pot. Yeah. I guess I'll play the backstabs just to get rid of them. Cost me 1 health. And drink the Artifact Pot. Sweet. Block the vulnerable. Okay. We could just Wraith form now. Although we wouldn't be able to remove the debuff. Pretty bad situation. We got voided immediately, and we're taking 25. Yeah, we could have saved the artifact pot, but what's the point of saving the artifact pot? We could power pot now and look for a different copy of Wraith Form, and then purge the debuff from that. Alright, let's see if this power's any good. Probably well-laid plans. Well-laid plans, purge debuffs, hold the Wraith Form. Maybe Envenom. Can't the artifact pot prevent WT debuff? I mean, we used the artifact pot to... Oh, you were talking about Wraith Form. Yeah, sure, it can. Yeah, we already have a plan, though. Well-laid plans. Having two of them is not incredible. It's not bad either, but... I think it's just Envenom, Sneaky Strike, Dodge and Roll, take 25. If we don't Sneaky Strike, we keep the Weak and Frail, but we get 1 energy next turn. I'd rather not be Frail next turn. Oof. Well, this fight has gone extremely poorly. It's about as bad a draw as you can get. We drew like all the statuses on top. There's only 2 left. It's a 30-card deck. The reason you build such a big deck is to dilute the density of the statuses, but sometimes the statuses overcome. Thanks, Tungsten Rod. Okay, can we get a real turn now? Let's start with Dagger Throw Tactician. Alright, can I get more cards? There's a Reflex. Stormsteel Reflex. First good Stormsteel of the run. Yeah, I know about Tungsten. Alright, let's Stormsteel now. I guess we get 2 extra damage if we slice before, but I kind of want to see what the reflex cards are before I decide how many shivs to play. I guess we get less shivs in the deck, too. Alright. Okay, we got a Predator. Sweet. Oh my god, how did I get that order wrong? I was right off Bednib. I'm gonna play a ball. I don't want shivs in the deck. I don't want Endless Agony in the deck either. Okay. Yeah, we've got the decks ticking up, so we should get there. It is a little scary right now, though. We bottom decked 3 acrobatics. We're getting 3 acrobatics on the same turn. Unfortunate. We don't need all of them. Neutralize or Terror. Seems like we kind of need Neutralize this turn. Oh, Venom does proc artifact. The true. Okay, so we can remove it and land both. Alright, let's Dagger Throw to remove the last artifact charge. Our hand is already full. Okay, so now he's only hunting for 35. That's a little bit more manageable. Blocking for 19 with those. Are we okay shuffling with these cards in hand? Yeah. We're at 2. So we'll dagger throw and then dodge and roll backflip. Means no predator this turn. Or does it? Okay. Still taking 20, but we do exhaust the Ascender's Bane. We're hanging on here. Piercing Wail's great this turn, obviously. Let's dagger through this reflex and draw some cards. A tactician as well. Sure. Switch more cards. Another tactician, huh? Sure. Looks like we might not need the Piercing Wail this turn. We could save it for a future turn. If we play 3 attacks, do we die? Or are we forced to play Piercing Wail? So currently we're taking 1 damage, right? Because we would take 2, but then Tungsten Rod saves us. Or no, we would take 3 because of the burn. So we'd take 2 and go to 4. So yeah, if we played 3 attacks, we would take an additional... it should only be an additional 2 damage. The 6... No, it's 6 extra damage, so that's 2 hits. So that's 4 damage, yeah. 477 needs 3 turns to kill. Sure. I mean, if we're doing damage caps, I don't think we're really doing damage caps. Alright, I think we just chill. I guess we're playing Wraith Form next turn. So maybe we do just play the Piercing Wail. I was trying to save it, but I think getting an extra dex makes sense. Plus extra poison and stuff. It's meaningful damage. So we did not play Well-Laid Plants, so we can't hold on to this Wraith Form. But if we just play it now, we save it for the second phase. So we like Acrobatics, Sneaky Strike, Wraith Form. Sure. Is there any way to get a Predator in here? There is not. We can play a dodge and roll. Alright, so we blocked the next phase and blocked the debuffs as well. Big attack first. Alright. Drawn cards, doing stuff. Not gonna need Storm of Steel this turn. Oh, I should have discarded the Concentrate. Concentrate's useless. Get that big dagger spray. Yeah, we should be fine from here. Dodge and roll blocks the multi-attack next turn. Acrobatics into reflex, sure. Oh, tactician too. It might matter. We have 2 tacticians, okay. Let's play the well-laid plans and hold on to the tactician plus. I think that's probably not getting played right now. I'll predator for next turn, and then acrobatics the tactician minus, unless it's like a really good turn. I guess we'll just take the good turn now. We've got plenty of room left on the what's it called? Immortal or invincible. We are actually losing some health here, so we have to be a little careful. I'll have to play like a dodge and roll or something. Maybe Cloak and Dagger. I guess Cloak and Dagger helps kunai more. This one's free. Oh, that's a good point. Tungsten Rod blocks completely. Yeah, good point. Alright, so he's sub 200, which is an important breakpoint. We're not really a damage cap deck, but it does look like we're getting one here. Or soon. I do think we need every bit of damage we can get, which means it's finally time for Storm of Steel. Okay, so we only have to do like 100 damage next turn. Seems easy. I got the red mask from the fight. This deck was really strong at Act 2 fights. Oops, my Wraith form is over, so that actually does hit us. That's a mistake. I considered surviving first, and then I was like, no, I don't need to. We could get a simul-lethal, where we kill him and he kills us, but I'd prefer not to. Alright, we'll let Dagger Spray finish him off. The worst card in the deck. We considered removing it on many occasions. Here it is, killing the heart. Okay. Well, that was a fun one. Really felt like we were threading the needle there at the end. Not a good heart deck, doing lots of shivs and kunai scaling. I feel like I usually kill my kunai decks because I go like too hard for the kunai scaling. But the acrobatics tactician thing is just too strong now. With the reflex upgrades and such. Didn't work quite as well as I would have liked. I do like to make these decks infinite if possible. I do love acrobatics tactician infinites, or like acrobatics concentrate. Also quite fun. But we just had too many cards. And it's tough to do infinites against the heart as well, so... it doesn't need to be infinite, it's close enough, right? If you're killing the heart, you don't need to be infinite. The Wraith form was a really big pickup. Wraith form really saved our bacon against the heart. Also, just like an absolutely abysmal heart draw. So like, drew everything in the wrong order. Got all the statuses on top. But we had the artifact pot and the power pot. We were prepared. Storm of Steel even got in there a little bit. The Storm of Steel was a big mistake. I thought the Storm of Steel was a decent pickup because of the like reflex and tacticians. But really we just had the one reflex and we had no problems discarding it. So we did not need a big old AoE discarder. We did also dodge Time Lord, which is a pretty lucky thing for this deck. We had Pantograph, so the boss run is not like a super dangerous part of the game. But Time Lord probably would have been difficult. But yeah, it was a neat win.